Morning. Welcome to Traedz TV, man, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. You already know what time it is. J24, I see you in the building. Zach, the legend, the myth, the man, I mean, everything, man. One of my mentors. Got him in the building, man. So it's a blessing to have him. I got Coldplay in the building. I got, who else I got in the building right now, man? I got Nuno in the building. Who else I got, man? I got Thunder, AR Traedz, man. I got all these legends, all these GOATs in the building, man. It's an honor to have you guys, man. Thank y'all so much, man, for joining me. Y'all already know what time it is, guys. Kato, J, I see you coming through too, man. Hoping you having a blessed morning. You already know what time it is, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the conference room, go over our recaps, and we're going to get the ball rocking and rolling from here. Fast Cash Friday. You know what time it is. Let's go. All right, guys, we're in the building. All right, let's go ahead and go over our SPY recaps before we get the ball rocking and rolling. So we did have an opening yesterday of 597.32. We had a high of 597.81. We had a low of 592.65. We had a close of 593.35 with a volume of 38.7 million. Let's go ahead and dive right into our earnings, guys, which we don't really have anything major, anything to really look out for till next week, which you already know. NVIDIA earnings will be coming out November 20th, so definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. And I will remind you guys, so you already know I'm not going to even let that slide past y'all. So you already know, and as you can see right here on the upcoming earnings, as far as our blue chips, guys, we have NVIDIA, which will be popping up around, that'll be Wednesday, November 20th, after the market close. Let's take a deep dive right into the economics. The only thing we really had, guys, which was around 8:30, we had the retail sales that came out, and we will be going over the upcoming economic data that will be for next week. So we're going to go over that. Other than that, guys, you already know what we do. H. Reed, I see you in the building coming through too, boss. Yep, let's go ahead and make this money. So, guys, without further ado, guys, Deck, I see you in the building, boss. I do pray and hope you have a blessed and safe trip all the way back. We can't wait to have you back into the lobby, boss. Other than that, me, AK, Active, and whoever else is in the building going to hold it down, Zach and everybody else. So, you know what time it is, guys. So, let's go ahead and head into our charts. Get ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Right here, H3. I see you, man. But thank you so much for joining me. I already knew he was gonna start it off. But yeah, guys, so far what me and Zach were talking about this morning, looked like I said, when I went over my the 15-minute chart, I went a little bit further back, guys. I went about as far as back as November 6th, and I seen a big pattern that could possibly be setting itself up. Basically, if those buyers do hold that 590 level and we do get that push back on up, I do have these lines set now with labels on it from the from yesterday's low of day, from yesterday's close all the way up to that support line. But the overall pattern that I was going over Zach with, guys, was it kind of had like somewhat of a cup and handle pattern, inverted cup and handle pattern. Like I said, if we could get those buyers to hold, if those buyers do hold around that 590 level, start to push back on up, we can start to work on that handle. Right now, we are getting a little bit of hesitation around that 590 level. Active did say, not active, but AK did say look out for the 589 level, so I'm gonna keep that on watch as well too. But if buyers do step in, we can see a push right back above that 590 level, basically back up towards those low of days from yesterday in that close, and even possibly back on up even higher. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see if we're gonna start working on that handle without starting to fall now. So what I want to see is a move back on up towards these highs, these areas here that we did get rejected at, which was, again, we had Thursday's low of day, we had Thursday's close, and we do have this support line, which we talked about in the 180 chart. That was that area that we held on the 180 chart until we cracked and it started to come back on down. So if you notice, once we did crack that support line, which I did call out, we did talk about that 594, 67 level. Once we cracked that we could see a nice little we could see the bears get aggressive and start to pull back, which they did so. So the minute that we cracked that 594.67 level, guys, bears came in aggressive, took you all the way down from 594 all the way down to the 590 levels. So you can definitely see that. So now that's no longer holding up as support. That's going to now hold up as resistance. So we do get a little pushback on up. Again, we'll be looking towards the Thursday's low of day, up towards the Thursday's close area. But right now, we're still testing around that 590. So I'm still going to keep my eyes peeled on this level because we have made that upside down cup right now. We have created that now. So what I want to see now is if those buys can hold this 590 level, can we start to push back on up towards those old price points? So I definitely want to keep my eyes peeled on that. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take 590 and I'm gonna kind of utilize that as my pivot point, right? So I'm gonna kind of have a $10 channel set up in my head. In other words, I'm gonna have 595 and 585. In the middle of that's gonna be 590. So I'm gonna take that 590 as kind of like that decider, that factor. Anything below 590, we could possibly see back down to 585. Above 590, we could get as close to that 595 as possible. So pretty much $5 up, $5 down. So I'm gonna use that 590 to the best of my ability on Friday, since we have came all the way down to this 590 level. So I'm gonna utilize that as my pivot point. Again, anything above 590, I'm gonna look towards the upside, towards the 595ish area, $5 up. Anything below 590, I'm gonna look towards the 585, $5 down. So I'm gonna look at that as my pivot point, either up or down from this point here. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled. And like I said, guys, we do have this cup already formed right here. We do have this upside down cup. Again, if we do hold that 590, if we do hold that 590 mark, I will be looking for buyers to try to push back up toward these highs, towards these levels here, where we will start to form that handle. So I'm gonna definitely start looking at that point as well. But if we can't hold 590, we can expect more downside towards that 585 level. Now I'm gonna tell you why I'm calling out 585. If we go back to the 180 chart back here, guys, on this 180 right here, you can clearly see it. Again, me and Zach was talking about this. That from this point, guys, you can see it here at this level here. We talked about this morning. So the minute that we cracked that support line, guys, that we did hold on that 180 chart, which is around the 594.67, we got that nice pullback. Now, as you can see, we're holding up on this trend line, which is lining up around 590. So that's why I'm anticipating to see if these buys can hold this 590 level, start to push right back up towards that, close towards that 594.67 as possible. Because you got to understand that now, what was once support is now resistance. So now, if we can stay underneath that 594.67, that'll start creating that lower high. So we got this high here, and then we start to get rejected around that 594.67. That's going to create a lower high, somewhat of a downtrend setup. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on that. Now, if you crack that 590 level, you do have room to come back down towards that 584.97 if you want to round it off to 585, because that's the old area that we could not break out. Remember that. Keep in mind. So we got this area here that every time we hit around the 585, rejected. Every time we kept coming around that price point, we kept getting rejected and coming on down. And also, you kind of have to take that 585 in perspective as far as like a magnet. So it's like every time you leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. So it always pulls it up towards that price point like a magnet. So if you notice, we rotated on the downside of 585. Now we rotated on the upside of it. So you already know we have a main price point. Anytime you leave from it, you return to it. So now that we left above that key level, 585 on the upside, we could be returning back down to it on the downside. So that's another reason why I'm implementing 585 as well. So if we do crack that 590 level, we could be pulling back down towards the 585. That'll pull it down like a magnet. So you rotate from the downside portion of 585. Now you're rotating on the upside of 585, where you could return right back to that price point. So in due time. So just keep my eyes peeled at this 590 level just to see what we can expect. Again, if we hold the 590 level, we could push back up toward that 594.67 level, which is the old support level that we held up for a little minute before we cracked and it came back on down. That's if those buys can hold 590, push back on up. Now, if we crack 590, just for example, we could be pulling back down close towards that 585, which will be lining up right with that 50 moving average. So that'll put us back down here. So if you notice, once we lost that 9 EMA, we pulled back down towards the 20 EMA. Now that we have those two indicators working against us now, because we're no longer on top of them, now those indicators are going to start to weigh us down. Now those indicators are going to start to act as resistance. So the next open indicator we do have will be the 50 moving average, which would be right here. So if you fall from that 20, you have room to fall down to this 50, because you have a little gap space right here to fill up this gap on the way down, which will pull you close to 585. So I definitely will be keeping my eyes peeled on that. But I want to see what these buys going to do at the bell, guys, to see if they're going to hold that 590 level, to see can we push back on up. Again, if we do push back on up, look around that 595 and 594.67 level to see if they're going to try to push back up towards that level. Again, if we do start a crack immediately, you can expect some pullbacks to start coming down to around that 50, which is lining up with that 585. He said, Coldplay said we have a little mini handle from. Yeah, I'm looking at that, and that's why I'm hoping that I'm hoping that handle, because I want a bigger handle. In other words, boss, I want a massive handle on up, because I want to get towards those high areas as possible for the nice movement back on down. Basically, the higher it go is better off for us, as far as the short, because we can come right back down to, so we'll be in a more safer area. That's why I would want a bigger handle. So that's why I'm expecting those buyers to hold the 590 level to push back up towards some real strong resistance levels where we know sellers can pile up at and bring it right back on down. So that's why I wouldn't mind it going on a little pop from the 590 levels back up towards those highs, so we can have a safer area as we do come back on down and basically gain more profit in a sense. So that's why I would like that. So again, if we was to go up to 594 and we caught 594 and reverse back on down, that's a $4 gain already within itself. Once it started to crack 590, it started to go back down to say 585. That's more money added on top of that. That's will be more in almost like in a $9 profit position. So that's why I was anticipating that we go back up a little bit higher towards those areas where sellers are really sitting at, and then start to collapse on down. So, but right now we are on this trend line right now, guys. Still trying to battle around this 590 level. Again, if those buyers can hold 590, we can bounce off that trend line, start to move right back on up towards that 594.67 level, that old support line that can now act as resistance. Again, if we crack it, we can come closer, possibly towards that 585 level. That's this old breakout area here. Again, this area that we could not break, that we finally broke above. And again, you have to look at that 585 like a magnet, because every time you leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. It always pulls it back up. So now that we're above it, it can pull it down. So that's why I'm looking at it from that perspective. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on that. So definitely going to keep that on watch, guys, to see where we go starting off this morning on a Friday, to see what these buyers are going to do. They said they're going to try to get that pop back on up to see can we get above that pre-market level on up towards these areas around Thursday's low of day, which is around the 592.65, and the close around the 593.35. And like I said, even around this area where we had this old support line at, which was around 594.67. So we know we got some resistance levels around these key areas. So that's why I'm anticipating that we were to get that push to get back, to get more of a little safe haven, a safe spot where we can have definitely a lot more space and opportunity, profit opportunity. Silverback, what's up, boss? I see you in the building, man. Shout out to you. J24, what you want to go over to, boss? I mean, I got you up on here too. So right now we're still on this downtrend setup, guys. Still on this downtrend setup. We still got that 50 moving average right above your head. Guys, bell is rung, good to go. Amazon, we got Amazon pulling back right now from that 215 level all the way down to that 206 level. We're still dropping on that. For Nvidia, guys, if you're going on the short side, you definitely want to lose that 145 back on down. You want to get rid of that $half marks that'll move back underneath the 145, the 144, down to 140. So right now, we're definitely starting to still pull back down, guys, on SPY right now at this moment. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled on that. So we're still underneath that 590 level. So I'm definitely watching this key level here. So I'm definitely watching. Again, underneath 190, we can definitely have some more room to fall back on down towards these key levels here. So I'm definitely just keeping this on watch. So again, I wouldn't mind these buyers pushing back up towards some good, strong, resistant lines, resistant areas for a nice little move back on down. So in other words, I just want to see them get it back above 590, so we get back above these key levels, back down to 590. So, and that's basically what I was anticipating, to see can we get back towards these little areas here. So I want to see a little push back into resistance where we can start to move right back on down for a possible nice move, to lower price points. So I'm definitely keep my eyes. Let me see Microsoft, boss. Let me take a look at Microsoft. So let's take a look right quick. So definitely, so yeah, we got to pull back down toward that 420. Did we go over, let me go back. Did we go over Microsoft a while back on that? What we was anticipating for it to fall back down to? Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft, oh yeah. So because what was the area we need to break above? Oh, 430. So 430, we still never got that 430 break. We started to pull back down toward the 420s. So yeah, so definitely we starting to get weak right now, guys. So right now, the next key area for Microsoft, if you are in the put, make sure you stay underneath 425. Stay underneath 425. That's going to be the $half mark. So think about it in a $10 channel. 420 up to 430 was in the middle of those two, 425. So 425 is going to be that deciding factor. Anything above 425, you got the possibility to move up to 430. Stay underneath 425, you got room to move back down to the 420s. Kind of like in the little channel right here, guys, from 430 to 420. So you got like again, 425 is your midpoint area. So right now you're in the lower areas underneath 425, moving down to 420. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So definitely still seeing some weakness on that bad boy. Still in somewhat of a downtrend position, as you clearly see. Still downtrending. Even if I take my line here and set this, we're still somewhat in a downtrend position on Microsoft. So right here you clearly see that downtrend setup. So again, 425, anything underneath it, you'll start to see even more downside, and possibly down towards the 415s. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an alert on Microsoft If we crack that 420, if we do crack that 420, do we expect a possible move back down towards the 415? So that's what I'm gonna do. This thing, I hate when this thing start freezing on me. There we go, 420. So let me set up an alert for that one. For 420, that's gonna be on the downside. And I'm gonna set up an alert on 425 if we start to push back up towards the upside. So I'm gonna set up 2 alerts for Microsoft to see which way this bad boy is gonna go. So again, we get a crack below 420. Do expect a possible 415 pullback towards that key area. If we do break it back above 425, we could start to move back up towards 430. So I got 2 alerts set, guys. I got 2 alerts set on Microsoft for right now. So right now, guys, we're still getting a little bit of that dump on SPY. So still a little bit of that dump on SPY. So I'm definitely keeping that on watch. Let me take this off. So right now, guys, you can still see right here, we do crack that trend line on SPY. You got room to fall back towards that 588, 586, close towards that 585. That'll put us right back in that old breakout area here where we had to, we got rejected. Failed, came back on down, U-shape, got that breakout around that 585 breaking point, went above it. So again, you went above it, you could come right back down to it, you pull back down to it like a magnet. So kind of like a green or red move. So you went on a green move on up, could be going back on a red move, right back on down. So you can clearly see that setup. So again, you got room to fall back down towards that 585 level. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So again, if we do not hold 590, we do have a lot of room to fall right back down to this bad boy here. So keep your eyes peeled on that. D Willer, what's up, boss? I see you in the building. Gert, I see you too as well. So right now, guys, we're still on this downtrend setup, still getting rejected. Now underneath that 590, guys, still with room to fall. We're at 589 right now. What would I do? What do I have right here? Nvidia has fallen below 144. 144. All right, 144 on that bad boy. So still keeping that on watch, guys. Here go those pre-market lows, which is around, let's check out the open. That was around 589.27. So around 589.27, that was that pre-market lows. What's up, Ray? Ray? I see you, boss. I see you. I want to make sure I say your name right. Rinaldo. I hope I say your name right, boss, because I want to butcher it. Say Rinaldo. I'm just hoping I'm saying it right, boss. But thank you for coming through. I just want to make sure I say your name right. I'm hoping I'm saying that name right, man. I got all the heavy hitters, man. Everybody got me nervous. I got heavy hitters. Got H. Reed in the building. I got Zach in the building. I got Silverback in the building, man. Ray Nala. I'm trying to pronounce. I'm gonna give him a nickname, man. So Ray Nala. Ray. God dang it. Good, man. I'm just trying to say it the best way I can, bro, because again, I want to give you some acknowledgement, man, and I don't want to butcher it. Right now, guys, Microsoft. Microsoft is falling underneath my alert. That was underneath 420. If you don't hold that 420 level, guys, we could be falling. We got possible room to fall back down towards that 415 this level. So I'm over here trying to pronounce his name. Okay. All right. Raina, lay low. God, I'm gonna just say Ray. I'm just trying. I'm trying to do the best I can. My bad, boss, if I'm butchering. I'm so sorry, man. I'm trying to pronounce it the best way I can. I'm gonna just say Ray. Shout out to AK47. AK say getting paid out. He said Tesla long, QQQ, and Google Shorts. Best option. Shout out to the GOAT himself, AK47, for coming through and giving us that alert. Thank you so much, boss, for coming through. Boss. Right now, guys, SPY, we're still getting that pullback, guys, right here around that 589 level, guys. Still getting some lows. Keep your eyes peeled on that. Still pulling back on SPY right now, guys. Still getting that curl back on down. Man, I was anticipating that move back up for the short. But we already started to get short right now as we already hitting intraday right now. So we're definitely getting that short. So, guys, still getting that pullback. So, guys, I mean, again, if we don't hold and we start to pull back down, guys, you got room to fall back down to that 586, back down to the 585 level. So, definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. I was waiting for the pop, too. I thought I was going to get a little pop off that 590, hit around some resistance, start to pull back down, but it started to drop immediately. So, I mean, we're still just trailing on down, boss. Still trailing down. Let's see. Right now, look like, let me see if I can see another pattern, though. Let me see. Cause you did call out the handle though, Coldplay. You did call out the little mini handle. You did call it. I was looking for a bigger handle, but you did call that handle, man. So shout out to you on calling that too in pre-market. So you did call it. So shout outs to Coldplay on that. So Coldplay did call out that little mini handle. I was expecting a bigger handle, but we started to get that little mini handle effect right now. Cause I see the cup. I see the cup right here. I was expecting a little bounce off of that 590 to go up towards some resistant areas and then slam back down to 590, but you started to get rejected immediately. So I'm still keeping this on watch. I'm still keeping this on watch, guys. He said, "What's up, y'all?" He said, "PLTR with a good start." PLTR real quick. Let me see how we looking, boss. PLTR. I use this one. So PLTR. How we looking on that one real quick? All right. Any news on that hoops? Any news on PLTR? Any on the reason why it's spiking like that? Let's see what we got. And where we at. Right now, he was on the uptrend. Looked like an uptrend movement for sure. Let's see. PLTR. So you've been on a nice little uptrend. Yeah, definitely been on the uptrend. Let me see if I can just try to create one from here. From this point. Come on, this line. I hate when this thing do that. I'm trying to make it the best way I can. I know it's a lot of choppiness. Let me see. Try to make it out the best way I can. Definitely went on a ascending triangle squeeze for sure. I like this one better. I like this a little bit better. I mean, you dipped through it, but then you wind up finding it right back on up. With these tops around this 63-ish level, right where we at. What was this red candle at? Around 63.80, 38. 63.38. So it looks like it's trying to push back up towards those highs if it does push back. Right around this key level here, 63.38. And you got another little level here. So you got these two areas here to here. So it looked like it was trying to push back up towards this high here. That's what it looked like it was trying to do. Alright, fix this real quick. 38, then I gotta go back to SPY, see where we at. Tesla, guys, Tesla below 310, below 310. Remember I told y'all that yesterday. I told y'all we lost that 315. It's coming back down to 310. So already on Tesla for sure. We lose 310. You got room to fall even lower towards that 300 range. So keep your eyes peeled on Tesla too. So let me see. So duplicate copy. Seems like we had another little pullback right around this level here. So it looks like that's where you starting to get weak at. Right in that little level right there, boss. Let's see. So yeah, so the main area we gotta definitely break out or get above hoops is for sure 63.50, because you wanna clear all of these resistant levels. So you definitely want to get above 63.50 to get you away from all these old areas here where you can create a new high day. So you definitely want to get back. You want to get above 63.50, 63.50 for sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set an alert around that key level to see can we get a further push above 63.50, because that'll get us away from that those resistant levels. So I'm gonna put one there, see if that alert gonna set us off. Yeah, because we definitely want to create some new we definitely want to break through these two to get create some new highs, get us closer towards that 64 level. So for sure. So we definitely want to see a break above 63.50. All right. So SPY, here we go. Coldplay, we're getting a little bounce back. Let's see, can we bounce back towards those areas that we was talking about. So to see if we can get them, see if we got enough buying strength to break back through that 590 mark. If not, you start to pull back down. So you still got this arc right here going on. So we still got to get back above these key levels, pre-market levels. So right now I'm still getting a little bit of weakness. So we still ain't got that. Yeah, I know, and I was waiting on it, man. I was waiting on that nice. I mean, get a nice little pop, for those sellers to move in and start shorting it back down. But like I said, AK did say look around the 589 level. So AK did alert that. He did say watch around the 589 level. So 589, he said, do expect to pull back around 589. So now that we're clearing that 589, let's see if these buys can start to pull back, push back up towards that 590 level. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Let me see if we got active. He said had some difficulties this morning with VPN. Man, shout out to Active, man. I'm glad that you got everything rocking and rolling, boss. I will be setting up alerts in your lobby as well too. Not alerts, your link in your lobby, so I can direct them towards around lunchtime. So I got you, Active. Appreciate you for coming through too. So right now, guys, 589 level has held Coldplay. So that's the area that Active AK-47 alerted this morning. So let's see, can we get those buys to push back up towards the upside? So I want to see, can we get back up towards that 590 level? Can we push back up towards 590? Because I want a bigger handle. I want to go up towards some good resistant levels, man. I want to, at least in these levels here, especially around that 594.67 level, because that was the area we cracked yesterday and fell. Now that area's gonna turn back into resistance now. So I want to see, can we get it, man? I want to see, can we get that bounce back up, because I want to short it back on down. Because I don't want it around 590. I want to get away from 590 back down to 590. But I'm trying to see, can we get these buys to push? Can we get these buys to push past back towards 590? Because already we started still starting to arc right now. Still starting to arc. Let me go on the 5-minute chart too, guys, so y'all can see that as well on the 5 minutes. Where we at? Right now, yep, we definitely starting to crack on down on that bad boy on the 5-minute chart. So let's see. Cause man, that was some good highs right here, back on down. It's always the good move. It's always in pre-market, like your tops and all this, or your setups. It's always in freaking pre-market. I hate that. I can't stand that crap. All your best entry be halftime and pre-market or after hours. Can't stand that crap. So right now, guys, we're pulling right back down to that 589, crack 589. You got room to fall back down towards that 588.50 to possibly 588 itself. So again, if we can't hold 589, again, if we do crack it, do expect us to pull back down to 588.50. So it's just if we don't hold. So let me set up an alert for 588.50 as well. Shout out to the puts who did jump in. Man, it just ain't. Man, I was waiting on it too. I was waiting on that entry. God, I was waiting on that entry. So I do have an alert set for 588.50. So I do have an alert set for that. If in case we don't hold 589. If 589 holds, we could possibly try to push back on up towards the upside. But if you do crack 589, do expect to pull back down to 588.50. Man. Here we go, guys, with Microsoft. Like I said, do I got my alert set for Microsoft? Could have sworn I set one for 15. I guess I could have sworn I did. Oh, no, that's for 20. That's what I set it for. That's what it was set for. All right, so let me set it for possibly 415. All right, so that'll be for my Microsoft traders, for them bad boys. All right. Oh, okay, we touched it. I was about to say hoops. So I wonder why my alert didn't go off. Because look, we hit it perfectly. Look at that, 63.50. I was wondering why my alert didn't go off. It must have just touched it and came back down. I mean, it hit it perfectly. I called it. I say, remember the area I told you we needed a break? Look at that, 63.50. It hit it perfectly, but it didn't set my alarm. I was wondering why my alert didn't go off. It's still sitting there in my alert. My alert was sitting there for 63.50. Now it looks like it's making a bull flag pattern. Let's see. It must have just like barely touched it and went right back down before it triggered off my alert. That's crazy. And it hit the number exactly that I called out. That's crazy. It hit the price point exactly I called out. I said 63.50, then it hit. That's insane, but my alert didn't go off. Where's my alert at? I mean, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Hoops, look at that. Perfectly. Look at that. Perfect. 63.50. Perfectly on my alert. That's crazy. It didn't trigger it off. I'm shocked on that. That didn't trigger my alert off. That's crazy. Look at the chart. 15, boss. All right. Man, I'm still expecting that handle, man. I want that handle to be higher, man. I'm expecting a higher handle. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a higher handle on that bad boy. This could be the bottom of the cup. Zoom out. Let me see. Talking about right here? Yeah, around this, what is that? Around almost that 589.30ish mark. Right here where these bottoms is at on this pre-market. Yeah, this pre-market bottom. Oh, zoom out? I'm sorry. So zoom out. I apologize. Yeah, hoops. Keep your eyes peeled on that 63.50 level. Oh, yeah. Damn, man, I was looking at that. I was looking at like a bigger handle. I still think we may get it though, Coldplay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause like I said, I was looking at this. I was looking at this bad boy. I was looking outside of the box. I was looking. Man, we started to dip right below the area I thought the cup was gonna fill. Started now to look like the handle was here. Look like the handle. So what is the? Because this should have been right here. It should have been a bounce back on up and then your cup, but like we cracked below the damn cup. Ah. Ah, man, don't tell me I misjudged my cup. Don't tell me my handle, I mean. Don't tell me the handle was right here. I was seeing like right here, I was looking at this bottom here and matching this bottom here. Because, I mean, you made a whole cup. I was expecting the bounce to go up and then come back down. Ah, look where the handle at. I mean, I had the right idea. I think I just had the damn handle set wrong. Ah, don't tell me that was the handle right there. I know better. I know this little mini part wasn't the handle. Ah, I know better. I seen the inverted cup and handle. Ah, don't tell me I misjudged my handle, man. I know better. I know better. I know better. No, that's why I said I alerted it, AK. That's why I gave you props. Because I said about the 589. I told everybody, I alerted everybody for the 589 level. And I did give you props. And I did acknowledge it that you did say 589. I did tell everybody that you said that we could pull as low as 589. But I still see that big cup, though. I still see this big cup setting up, though. I see it. I see it. I see this big old cup forming. I see it right here. I see this big old cup. Let's see. I mean, I see the handle, but shout out to Coldplay. Coldplay called out the handle in pre-market. Shout out to Coldplay for that. So let's see. Because I just see this big old cup right here, man. I just want to see not a big handle forming. Man. I see it right here. I see that inverted. I see the inverted cup. Crap. All right, we started to push back up off that 89 AK called out. Shout out to AK. All right, Coldplay. We started to push back up off the 89 that AK called out. Okay. So let's see, can we get this handle situated, man? Let's see, can we get this handle situated? All right. So now it's going back up, boss. So what if 89 is the base of the cup, and now we see see, that's what I'm expecting to pop back up. That's why I wasn't chasing it. So that's why I expected to move. See, right back up. So that's why I wasn't chasing it. That's why I was anticipating to move back up. Shout out to AK for calling that out for 589. So now we gotta figure out this dang handle. It's like, I was expecting them to go up this morning. Baseline 589. Man, here we go. Let's see, Coldplay. Let's see what we can do, boss. Let's see now what can we do. Cause I had the cup in mind. I mean, like right here, I had the cup. See, my game plan was for it to start to bounce off the 589 this morning and just go up and then come back down. But then you start to get the little mini handle already. That's what threw me off. I'm like, God dog it. Yeah, it threw me off big time. Yeah, that little move definitely threw me off. All right, he said add the 589. Okay, so 589. So okay, so you want to? Oh, okay, so you talking about moving back down. So move this down to 589 itself. You talking about? So move this down to 589 instead of 590. Let me see. Cause I see the setup. I'm just trying to nail it. Okay. 589. Yeah, right where those bottoms is at. I think I see what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Starting to see what you're talking about now. So right in this level here. Man, it's like a little mini handle. It just looks so crazy right here. That just look crazy as hell. I mean, everything else looked perfect. The cup, and then I was just trying to work on the handle. That's what threw me off. And we started getting that pullback too early. All right, let's see. All right, so add the line 509. Look at the cup again. So I added right here. Okay, so I got it right here. So got this little handle, this little arc. So look, let me see. 89. I was close. I know I said 590. AK, you gotta give me credit. I was close. Come on, man. I was close. I said it's 590. Okay, I was off $1. Don't judge me. So I mean, I had the right mindset. So let's see. All right, let's see some. Cause I was trying to, man, I had that pattern. I had that pattern formed perfectly too. So let's see something. So right now we're in this little channel. So right now, okay. So right now we're in this little channel. So I know what a Thursday and them Lord Day is. I already know what that is. So let me I had it like close. I was like close to, like, he said 89. I was at 90. All right, so let me take all this so we can just focus on just this price point. I mean, for right now. So let me take off all of this for right now until we start to move back up. So let me just darken that out. All right. You could still see the pop. All right, let me see what H said. He said, okay, downtrend from yesterday. You can still see the pop up. All right, 591 range and reject from there. It could work in a cup and handle. Build up. Okay, I got you. Shout out to you, boss. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate you. Cause right now we in this little channel right now. Cause we holding on 589 and we get rejected around that 591.46 ish range. Let me round it off. Let me see. Let me round it off to 50. Let me see something real quick. See if it make a difference. Move it up a little bit. So you still only need 591.50. Alright, so still in this little channel setup right here, bottoms and tops. Alright. New news and we got some more news. What we had coming out at let me see. 10 o'clock. Business inventories. Appreciate you, Nuno. Thanks so much, boss. Inventories, and I think everything should be speakers after that. Yeah, it should be speakers. Alright, so okay, so guys, we got business inventories coming out at 10 o'clock. Appreciate you, Nuno. Appreciate you, boss. All right, so let's take a closer look now. Let's see what we're working with now. All right, so we got these bottoms around 589. Shout out to AK47. Shout out to Coldplay for the little handle. Shout out to y'all too, guys. So I'm gonna give y'all roses on that one. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to H Reed for that alert too. So right now, I mean, your 90 MA is still rolling down. So I mean, you still got the 50, the 20, and the 9 still working against you. So we still got those levels still holding up. So let's see. Yep, so I'm still watching these areas here. Still watching these levels. Still watching around these levels here. Right around where where we had that low at in pre-market. So I'm watching that too. So that's still trying to see. I'm trying to see. Okay, Coldplay. What I'm trying to see in H Read, I'm just trying to see on how that candle is gonna react off of that candle's close. That green candle, whether it's gonna act as support or resistance. You see that? I'm just gonna see. It's holding up. Look like it's still holding up as somewhat of a resistance. I'm just looking at these bottoms here and going right across the board to see how it's affecting this candle. Right here. So it's still acting like resistance at the moment. So it's pulling back. So you notice that? Notice that these candles bottoms is affecting this one in a rejected sense. See that? So it's rejecting it right now. Yeah, so it's rejecting that one for sure. Yep, had that long upper shadow, had the sellers come in, getting rejected off of these bottoms, these close here, affecting that bad boy this way, holding back resistance still, right about here, pulling back on down. So, man, it's shout out to Silverback. He said 20 day. He said 501.16. This could be the high watch. Coldplay said fighting the lowest wick in the first 15 minute now. So, okay, right here. Some of these lows here. So, okay. The only thing that's going to change the course. We start looking at this candle here, right? Because this candle can affect this candle in a good way or a bad way. So, if that candle's close can turn into that candle's resistance and continue on down. Or, again, if buyers can step back in reverse, where they can use that candle's close for support to move back on up. So either we're going to stay underneath that candle's close here next over as far as resistance to continue on down, or again, buy a step back in and push back up. But right now it's getting rejected. That candle's close here is acting as that candle's resistance. It's starting to still pull back down. So right now you clearly see that. So that's holding up as resistance still. So it's pulling back. What we got left on this candle? 3 minutes. So this candle's about to close. Let's see what's going to happen. See what these buys about to do in about 3 minutes. So again, either those buys can step back in and turn that candle's close into support and go back up, or we just stay remaining as resistance and go back on down. So what is about to happen? What is about to happen in 3 minutes as this candle closes out? Right around this 589 level. 589 level. Let's see what's about to happen. What are these buys about to do? Need to watch the Thanos crossover. I mean, right now, but still, I mean, like I said, indicators are still weak. I mean, again, your 50 is all the way up. I mean, your 50 is all the way up here. Your 9 and your 20 is already crossed over on the downside. That's still showing weakness. So, I mean, there's no indicated crossover on the upside. I mean, everything's still pushing down. Your 9 EMA is still holding up as resistance, creating somewhat of a descending squeeze on down instead of a ascending wedge on up. I mean, so even if we look at it on the put standpoint, we can look at it from a put side. So right now, 10 o'clock news should be rolling in a few. So let's look at it from a put standpoint. Roll this over. All right, look at it from a put standpoint. This way, this way, this way, the opposite way. Which now, this is your puts chart, and that's your calls chart. Wow. Damn, as soon as I said it. So that thing should be pushing on up then. It should be breaking past this level, then we dropping. 89. Yep, so there go your puts. They're going to push right underneath that 89 mark. They might be falling right down to that area I called out, the damn 585. Yep, crack that 589. What we got left? 2 minutes? Or 1 minute left. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute to see how if that candle's gonna stay underneath that 589 level. So it already fell down as low as 588.50. That bad boy still yanking on down, That next level is gonna be 587.50. 587.50 is gonna be your next level if you stay underneath that. 589, 580.50. On the low side, put that back down. We can still be dropping on down to there to here, low. All right, that'll be next level. So let's see. Got about 20 seconds, guys. This candle still underneath that 589, so that means that 589 is gonna turn into some to resistance as the next candle rolls in. 10 o'clock news is coming out too. Data coming out in about 1 minute. Well, 10 seconds. So now we're about to close out, guys, in a matter of 5 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Next candle coming in. Yep. So yeah, I see it, boss. I mean, it's definitely super bearish for us to fall all the way down to 587.50. So we got room to fall down to 587.50 for sure. That's crazy that surprised that this, unless this thing ain't moving, but why is it should be going up? So why is the whatchamacallit not going up? That's weird. That's not. Let me try it again. Something ain't right. Alright, let me go back. I was about to say that puts should be pushing on up. Why is this thing not moving? I'm noticing that. I'm noticing that the chart not moving. The put one. It should be going up as this is dropping down. Why is this thing not moving? Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's not doing nothing. It's kind of off. The hell? See, as this dropping, it should be going up. Why is it not going up? I mean, why is the put's not going up? And this, I mean, you steady dropping. What the hell is going on with this thing? It's like it's frozen. I mean, it's like it's not doing anything. I don't know if they lagging. Something ain't right. Yeah, see how this dropping? This should be going up. No, is this? I mean, look. I got it in real time. Look, this should be going up. This should be green. Why this is red? Like, y'all see this? What the hell? What? That's why I was trying to figure out, like, why is it not in green for your puts? It should be going up. Let me try to reset it. Let me try to reuse another one. Yeah, that's kind of weird that it's not moving. Unless they lagging. Nah, I still gotta see. I mean, they're all moving slow. Like, moving slow as a turtle right now. I mean, the calls, I mean, like, the drops is moving, but the puts chart is, for some reason, like, frozen. Oh, come on. See how I mean? See how it's moving slow? Like, I can't even type. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, this is just the upside down chart. It's supposed to be green. It's supposed to be shooting up way up here. Like, why is this thing not moving? That is weird. That the puts chart is not like doing nothing. Like, what the hell is going on with this chart? All right, let me reset the whole thing. Let me see what's going on, man. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up here. Cause the puts contract should be going up. Hold on, let me reset it, guys. Something ain't right. It's like saying some type of delay or something. Let me reset it again, guys. Let me see. Cause something is off, definitely off right now. Why is these charts just acting all just? All right, let's see again. All right, let me check again. Cause it should be moving. It should, like I said, the puts chart should be in green. Should have green candle instead of red. So why is it? Let me try it again. That is weird. That is crazy. I resetted the whole thing. I just like did it again. Yeah, that's kind of weird that everything else is moving and that put. It's like it's not even budging. I mean, I know that's not what it's supposed to look like, but I'm like, why is it not budging? That's crazy. That is not like doing nothing. That thing should have been up here like already. Let me try to change the time frame. Let me see if something gonna change on that a bit. Let me see something. That's just kind of weird that it's not moving. Let me see. Really though? So why is the 15-minute doing that then? If I put it back to 30, it moves. Yes, I don't know. I mean, we can see it on the call side. Bump it. We see it on the call side. We see what it's doing, guys. I told you next level 5750. 8750. 8750, guys. Next level. 8750 is your next level. 8750 is your next level. Still culling on down, guys. Still culling on down. 8750 is your next level. Let's look at it on the 180 chart. Hey, I was just having issues with my dang chart. I don't know what the heck was going on with this bad boy. There we go, guys. As I told y'all, you got room to come back down to that 85. Once you start to crack that trend line, you got room to fall back down. Room to fall back down. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. 8750 is next. After that, 8650 down to that 85-ish level. We'll start to yank on down this way. Keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Still got room to steal. Like I said, you cracking that trend line. Coming on down this way. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Oh, go back to my 5-minute short. I apologize. That bad boy is just God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, so still downtrending, guys. Still downtrending with room to still come down to that 587.50 on down to this 586 to possibly down to 585. So you still got room to still come down. Tesla doing the total opposite. Let's see. Tesla look like trying to run back up towards that 325 mark. Cool. I mean everything in red too. The only thing in green is Tesla. That's crazy. I mean the whole like market right now is in red. That thing lit up in red. God dog. Still room to still come down. Like I said, getting a little bit of pop-up. I mean, you're still getting this downtrend setup right now. Hey, Coldplay, what is your lower VWAP looking like on the on SPY right now? Right now, you're still getting this downtrend on down. I mean, again, still got room to fall. Again, you lose that 588, you got room to fall back down to that 587.50. And Jen, as far as the lows that I got on mine is around 585. That's the lows I got on mine. on my 180 chart is 585. So again, you start to lose that, you come down to 587.50, down to 587 itself, down to 586. I mean, you start to slowly just trickle on down towards those areas. Okay, so we're right here. All right. So look like you still got room to pull down to that 587.50. 587.50 is my next alert. 587.50 next alert, guys. So we're almost to it, about 20 cents off from it. 587.50 is the next level. Next level. Look like we're getting closer and closer to that bad boy too from tricking it off. So let's see. Right close to it. 587.50. My alert about to hit, guys, momentarily. So let's see. Man, that's crazy. No green candles, like no green candles on the 15 minutes. That's insane. All right, a couple of runners left. 587.50 next, guys. 587.50 next. We close to it. About to hit that alert. Here we go. 587.50. Get ready for my puts. Here y'all go. 587.50. 587.50 next. Yeah, let's see. Can we trip off the alarm? Can we trip it? Shout out to my puts. Shout out to y'all, guys. Shout out to y'all. Next level, 587. 587 next. 587 next. I'll set the next alert to 586.50. All right, let's see. 587 to be next. All right. Let's see. 587 to be next. God damn, what the hell? God forgive me. I mean, the curve, sorry. I was like, what the hell just happened? Excuse my language. I was like, it threw me off just now. I was like, man, what the hell just happened? Good Lord. All right, 5. I say I ain't even touch it yet. All right, here we go. Down to 586.50. So it's like I told y'all we're going to get closer and closer to a 585. I told y'all 585 is going to get closer to 8. I told y'all where it was going. It's like, dang, just give it. It's just not slacking at all. Dude, this thing is just beast mode right now. God, Amazon. Let me check a look at Amazon. Yeah, cause we're coming off of that. Wait, 518. Nah, it should be in the twos, right? Amazon should be in the twos. It should be coming down to, off of 215. Amazon. If I'm not mistaken, ain't not a 512. It should be twos. Amazon should be in the twos, right? Yeah, twos. Yeah, off of 215. So yeah, we're coming over 215 dropping. And there go the first green candle. I mean, it's on 5 minutes, but let's see. Goodness gracious. That bad boy didn't slack not one time. Like, for crying out loud. Damn. Let me, oh shoot. Got to reset all my stuff. Got to reset everything. I got to go back to everything. Coldplay, any entries? Man, that bad boy didn't slack for nothing. It's like, goodness. That bad boy did not slack not one bit for me. Let me see. Let me take a look at my charts. God dang. Alright, here we go. Let me see. Alright, let's see. Man. 60 points. Alright, cool. Alright, now you're getting a little bounce on your 5 minutes, getting a little bounce back up. That's around 588. No, I'm sorry, 587.50. 587.50. Trying to get that. He said, took my money and I got out. So pushing back on up, getting a little bounce off of that 587.50. 587.50, getting a little bounce back up. Right over 587.50, trying to push his way back up towards the upside. Man, that was crazy. I was like, God, dog. It just didn't give me no slack. It just kept like, man. It's like, dang, do I got to read the 5-minute chart instead of the 15? For crying out loud. Like, man, it just was not giving me no room at all to just do nothing. Hope you guys have seen how it works. And like I said, and Coldplay, shout out to you, man, for showing me about the 15-minute time frame, man. I mean, y'all, it's been doing wonders for me. It's just having to sit here and understand on how to just read it. And once I started to read it, I started to get it. You know, that's what I like about it. So, man, appreciate you for giving me heads up on that too, boss. Appreciate you for that, man. So I mean, Zach, I still think you got room to fall back down towards that 585. I mean, that's just me personally. Like, I think we still got room to fall back down to 585. I definitely think so. You got room to tank down to 585 level. You know, I still think you got room, especially start to crack 587 down to 586.50, down to 586, 585.50. I mean, you got room to fall down to 585. I mean, from one that 180 chart is telling me, I mean, you got room to come back down towards that breakout area. So, I mean, right here. I mean, right about here, you got room.
I agree.
See, right towards this level here. Like, you went up, and you coming right back on down towards that area where you broke out at. That was around 585. You didn't crack that trend line already. You got the 9 and the 20 working against you, and your 50 is all the way around 585. So, again, since you done lost that 9 EMA, you lost that 20 EMA, the next indicator that you got is right around the 50. So, you go from that gap fill, from that 20 EMA down to this gap fill toward that 50. Look at that space. You got space to fall from that indicator down to this indicator, which is lining around 585. So, I mean, that's your old breakout area. So, I mean, again, you went up and you're going back down. And again, ooh, crash, y'all see that? Zach, you see that too? Y'all see that setup that looked like it could form? Oh, I don't know if it's just me. I see a possible head and shoulders pattern too. I see a big head and shoulders pattern, especially if you fall back underneath 585. That'll be your right shoulder. I see a big head and shoulders pattern. Good. Man. I see a shoulder here, left. I see a head here. And if you crack back underneath that 585, I see that right shoulder that can form. That'd be a head and shoulder, a big head and shoulders pattern. Here we go, guys. Still falling. 587 next. 587 next. I told y'all, as quick as you go up, you coming right back on down, and look where I got my target at. Around 585, right where that 50 SMA is right here. Yeah, I mean, you got still some more room to fall. Still some more room to fall. When you're making a complete arc all the way back on down. So that'll be next around that 50, which would be around 585. So that'll be next on the list. I told you I was rolling over my back to top gap for the double bottom. Higher low rollover. Oh, and didn't he have that gap fill, right? What it was on the 6 month, if I'm not mistaken, huh, Zach? I think it was the 6 month that had that gap fill. If I'm not mistaken, let me go back to 6 months, because I think Silverback was pointing it out too. Yeah, that gap fill. When you gap filled up, you now gapped on down, you lost that 13 EMA, starting to roll back this way. That way. So definitely around, let me see. I'll move over, guys, for crying out loud. Oh, it's not gonna move over. Move it this way so I can see right where that damn alert is. Can't see it. Right around, what is this? 5, yeah, be around 585-ish. Right around these areas, we filling this back down. Yep, because I had to think about it. I forgot about that Silverback talked about that gap fill back down. I forgot about it too, I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely forgot about that gap fill. I definitely forgot about the gap fill. You don't see that giant gap up we had? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The gap fill. Yeah, I forgot. No, I ain't gonna lie, Zach. I forgot about it. I was looking at so many different time frames. I forgot about the dang gap fill. I forgot about it. And we do have the max pain at what, 580? I think the max pain is 580, right? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I forgot about the gap fill. I was like, oh crap. I was looking at so many dang charts, it slipped my mind. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'll be man enough to admit that I forgot about it. I admit it. And the gap. Oh shoot. Yep, max pain 580 for today with 3.1 million out of the money puts. All right. Yep, still pulling back. It's next level, guys. Again, you still need that 587.50. You got room to come back down to 587 itself. Yep, you see, I told you I was rolling over back to the yeah, and I forgot about the dang gap. I forgot about it. Man, that hot tub rollover. Yep, and he said, and shout out to Zach. Zach did mention that this morning. Zach did mention that. They said that well. I had to understand the lingo when he said that. I was like, what the hell is that? I had to catch on to that lingo. But shout out to Zach. Zach was alerting that this morning. So shout out to Zach. Shout out to AK. Shout out to Coldplay, shout out to all these guys, man. Amazing guys who calling out these. H-Reed, shout out to all you guys that was making these amazing calls, man. Shout out to you guys for alerting that, man. I mean, you guys are goats. I already got to give y'all flowers, so y'all always calling out great plays. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys. He said, yes, sir. 3rd Friday of the month. Yep, guys, again, if you still need that 8750, guys, the next key level from that 8750 would be all the way back down to 87 itself. From that level down to 8650. So you're just slowly building on down. So you may be setting up for a two-legged pullback from this point now, because now you got this level here. You may go up and then start to pull back down to the next key levels. We just start to move down, and there you go. So here we go. Starting to pull back down already. So just keep it on watch when you're starting to set up for a two-legged pullback even lower. Man, two-legged pullback. I mean, Zach, you agree with that, boss? You could be setting up for a two-legged pullback. You already got this pullback here going on up with that next leg on down. Coldplay, y'all agree with that? Crash, y'all agree with that? Two-legged pullback setup. Pull back, bounce on up for that next leg on down to the next lower levels. And we all pulling back down close to that, what? 587. 587, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Next on down. Then after that, 587. 586.50. You just slowly going on down. 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent. I mean, slowly is basically what you're doing.
Bearish until I see confirmation it's not bearish.
So let's see. So next level will be 586.50. You crack that 587 on down. That'll be the next level, Chris.
Hustle and flow 666 says. Let's go, bears.
Yep, crack that 587 on down to 586. And now again, if you look at the 180 chart, you see exactly where it's going.
Bearish is greater than 5,944 MO.
Yep, cause look where it's at. Look, you just tumbling. All you're doing is tumbling right back on down. Look at this. You tumbling right back on down from that breakout. Around 585 and around that 50 SMA right here. You pulling like you coming back down to that 50 SMA, which is around 585. So just keep it on watch, guys. Just keep it on watch. Keep it on watch.
Crespo says, you can't guess where a support LVL is. Crespo says, it can be an Ivanite LOL.
I mean, but I just go off of patterns, boss, for sure. What is that? He said, so how many of us took the puts at 600, like we talked about for months? Oh man, you ain't lying. No, Seismic. I can admit. I mean, same here. I can admit it, man. I can admit it, man. I didn't. I should have. I should have thought it, long, far out, and I can admit that I didn't. I can be man enough to say that I didn't. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it, man. I'm not ashamed to say it. I can admit it, boss. I can admit it. Because right now, from 600 all the way down towards... Because from 600 to 590 was already 10. From 600 to 85 is 15. From 600 down to 580 is 20. So imagine a $20 profit. So if you had, let's just say for the sake of the argument, 1,000 shares. Let's just say for the sake of the argument, so $20, right? So you had 1,000. Let me see. So let me go back. So $20, right? Times 1,000 shares, you would have been up holding from that point. Seismic. The hurt, huh? Jesus. Here you go, guys. 587 next, Chris. 587 next, boss. 587 next. Here you go. 587 next. And y'all already know, from 587, 586.50. From 586.50, 586. As long as that trend line keeps going, because right now you're in a trend line position now. You're in an intraday downtrend position. So you got to treat it kind of like in an uptrend position. You get those pullbacks, pop. Pullback, pop. Pullback, pop. Except in reverse, you're just going to downtrend, pull up, drop, pretty much. So you just got to kind of think of it in reverse. That's pretty much it. Think about it in reverse. Man, a lot of us wouldn't be in here. Here we go, guys. 587. Here we go. 587, guys. Shout out to the puts, man. Shout out to the puts. Crack that 587 on down to 586.50. Like I told y'all where it was going, Chris. I told y'all where it was going. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. I specifically said where it was going. Look how close we are to us there, 585. Closer and closer, 585. Just inching closer and closer away. Next level from 587, 586.50. Here we go, 586.50. I mean, I told y'all we may be setting up a possible two-legged pullback. So, I mean, crazy. It's crazy. That's crazy. 586.50 next, guys. 586.50. 586.50. That's crazy. It's just dumping. Just taking them little doop doops. Just doop doop doop. 586.50 is next. He said, I'm out. I can't chase at this point. He said, I'm in the green. Shout out to Coldplay. Shout out to Coldplay. That's crazy, man. That bad boy just it's going down to that close to that 585 level. It's getting closer and closer to it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, with no green candles on a 15-minute time frame at all. I mean, from this top here, it's just red, 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 red. It was it was no green candles at all on the 15-minute time frame. That bad boy just been dumping. It's like no possible. Like the only way how you can see a green candle was on a 5-minute time frame. That's it. 15-minute? No. It was just straight red, 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 red. You had just no chance at all. Either the only way to do it on a 15-minute time frame is to play off of the closes. That was the only best way to do that. If you play off the closes. So off of these candles, once that candle close out, that become that candle's resistance. Once that candle close out, become that candle's resistance. Once that candle close out, become that candle's resistance. That's about the only way to play it on a 15-minute time frame. That's about the only way to do it. That's about the only way to do it. That was the only way to do it, guys. I mean, on the 15-minute, if you had no green candles, play the close. Every candle that closed out on the downside, resistance. Close out, resistance. Close out, resistance. That was about the only way to do it. That was the only way to do it. Every candle that closed out on the downside became the next candle's resistance. Candle close out, that candle's resistance. Candle close out, that candle's resistance. Candle close out, that candle's resistance. Yep, and you talked about, and shout out to Zach. He called it. He called it. What you call it? We said a whale. What was the slang you used? Because that was the first time me hearing that. I was like, what the hell is that? He said a whale. What it was a whale? How you say it, Zach? That was my first when I heard it. I was like, wait, what? But I mean, he called it. He called it. I mean, you got to give props to Zach. He called it out. He definitely called it. Shout out to Zach for that call though. I just never heard that lingo. He said something about what it was, a whale tub, something tub and a whale. What we said is gonna continue to roll on like a tub. Oh yeah, like a whale in a hot tub. I was like, what the hell is that? I gotta have to write that down. That's a new lingo for me. As soon as I put out an alert, I'm about to be like, guys, it's gonna continue to roll over like a whale in a hot tub, and I'm gonna have to find a meme. I'm gonna have to find a meme or draw one. It's like that was new. I never heard that one. Okay, you could have said going down the slide like Respucia on Norbit. Could have said that. I would have understood that real clearly. Because we knew what happened after she came off that water slide. I'll bet he had Free Willy. I don't know. You know, he went up, then went down. Could have said Free Willy. Could have caught that too. I mean, but then I would have had to pause. Because I'd be like, oh, man. But I ain't gonna lie, the main trade, I ain't gonna lie, Zach, I still cry about it to this day. And y'all already know what stock I'm about to say that I cry over every day. Y'all know which one I'm about to say. I wonder if y'all know it. AR or Coldplay, y'all know the stock I'm about to say? The one that one I still cry about to this day? I think y'all know which one I'm talking about. That Yep, SMCI. Oh my God. $140,000. Oh my God. Every time I think about that stock, it make me sick. Miss me about $20, guys. Oh my God. $20. And it dropped all the way to the area I wanted to get out at, which was 800. To this day, I still get sick to my stomach. Oh my God.
Hustle and Flow 66 says. Some CAE.
Dude, SMCI, oh my God, I still cry about it to this day. $140,000 from it started to, and I still remember the prices. I had my put set at 1,100. That bad boy went up to.
You lost 100.
No, I would have made $140,000. No, I would have made $140,000. I had my put set at 1,100. That's when it kept going up. It was going up for it was that and Nvidia, because that was at the beginning of the year. They kept going on that run, and it just kept getting overextended, kept getting overbought. It got to a level, even me and AK called out. Me and AK said 1,100. So I had my price set at 1,100. That bad boy shot up to 1080. Went from 1080, dropped all the way back down to 800. Oh my God. And then after the 800 pullback, went back up to 1,100.
Were expensive as fuck.
Oh man. Oh my God. I still think about that spot to this day.
I remember looking at those and DJT.
Oh man, dude, it just made me so sick to my stomach, dude. I just want to throw up. Like, I literally want to throw up to this day. Like, 140,000 in one day. In one day? And then the crazy part about it, I wasn't even going in with a lot of shares. That's the crazy part. They remember, Chris, I was going in with 500 shares. That was it. Off of 500 shares. Swear. Man. Oh my God. I was going in with a small amount. What, 2 contracts? I mean, not 2 contracts. I'm sorry. How many was it? 5 contracts. It was up to 5 contracts. And oh my God. 500 shares. That could have changed my account indefinitely. So, for example, my goal, it went up to 1080 minus 800, right? 280 times, hell, I would have caught that. Ah! It hurts my heart. It just hurts my heart. Let's see, boss. Oh, yeah. You right. Yeah. Oh, Coldplay. Yeah. Okay. So 570 then. So we got to run a fall to 570. Oh. Then switch over to a call for the possible move back up on the handle to 580. Possibly 580 plus, maybe, whatever. Ooh, but y'all catch on what I was talking about. Y'all catching on. I've been calling out the cup and handle pattern, but I had it in the wrong spot. But you caught on what I was doing, though. Yeah, that's that inverted cup and handle. So he caught it at, he's talking about it at 570. What was mine at? Oh, I said 590. 590. So it actually could be 570.
Crespo says, yeah, you marked it yesterday.
I had 590. I think I was a little too high. On mines. I think that was what my problem was. I think that's why I messed up. All right, guys, 586.50, guys. 586.50 next. 586.50 next for my puts.
Crespo says, that's what I'm saying, you won't get it on target. Crespo says, it would be impossible.
No. I wasn't trying to get on target. I was just trying to watch the pattern. Yeah. No.
But the direction and move can be accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. But yeah, see, we're talking the same language. So yeah, I wasn't trying to get in like at the bottoms or whatever, you know, the set. No. I was just trying to see the pattern set up, like what you were saying. I was just trying to see the pattern set up. So I'm like, okay, once I see that pattern, everything going according to plan, now I can play off of it. So once we got the cup, I was waiting on the handle. So basically, get towards those high areas so you can set up for a put back on down. But yeah, I just kind of had to set up a little early. But now Coldplay, he's getting where I'm getting at. He's getting out where I'm getting at. But also, if you look at the 180 chart, it can also make a head and shoulders pattern. So if you look at it here, look right here, Crest. Crest and Coldplay. Look. Now if you look at the 180, as we come on down, that could be a possible head and shoulders. Look. I'm lying? And we come back down underneath that 85 level and hold underneath, that could be your right shoulder. You got the left shoulder here. You got the head here. Come back underneath that 85, that could be a shoulder. So that can lead to more of a downtrend setup going back this way. So just saying, that could be a possible head and shoulders pattern setting up for the future coming up. We start to see more of a downtrend setup going from an uptrend channel to an actual downtrend channel. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Just saying. Could be a head and shoulder setting up in the making. It's 525 roll around because, again, for 25, we could be seeing a 2022 repeat when we went on that downtrend, yearly downtrend setup. So y'all remember that in 2022. Let me go back to my 5-year chart.
Crespo says, it's out of the channel. Disjointed can be ugly.
Yeah, I agree.
Crespo says, that's what to expect.
So no, that's a month. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to week, 5-year week. There we go. So yeah, so you remember Crest, how we went on that 2-year trend, uptrend in 2020, 2021, and then once we hit that resistance, we started to get that yearly downtrend in 2022. We could see a repeat at 2025. So as we did in 2020, 2021, we went on a 2-year uptrend for 2023, 2024, right? I know we didn't go all the way up towards this red line, but could we possibly start to see a repeat of 2022 going into 2025 as long as we stay underneath 600? We start to fade back on down.
Yeah, that's what I think we will use 480 as support.
Yeah, because that was that breakout level. Yeah, because 480 was that breakout. Yeah, you're right. Because that was the breakout level on that cup and handle pattern, which was 480. Correct. 110% I agree with you on that. Because right here, because that was the breakout we needed in order to get that breakout going into 2023 into 2024 around 480. So man, see, we on the same level, man. We here. We on the same level. Yep, right here. Cup and handle, breakout, going into 2023, 2024. Boom, there you go. Yep, that'll be a strong support area right back down toward that 480. So, we could see a definitely nice pullback going into 2025 because elections is over. We could start to cool off in the market. It could start to pull back, so, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Because we starting to fade now. But right now, guys, again, the next key level, look out for is that 586.50. Here we go. Let's see. 586.50. Because remember, that next close could be that next candle's resistance. So there go that close. Can't make this up. I can't make this up. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. As soon as I said it, 586.50. Next level, 586. Next alert, 586. Right when I said it, it did it. Next level. Oops, let me do that. Wait, what is that? Show book. There we go. After that, 586, 585.50. From 585.50, possibly down to 585 itself. So, and we're coming all the way back down to that line where we had our first breakout at 585. There we go. Let's see. All right, we got AK calling out, headed down to 586.30. I still say 586 itself. I still think so because all you're doing is feeding off of one close after the other. If y'all see what I'm doing, that close becomes that candle's resistance. That close becomes that candle's resistance. That close becomes that candle's resistance. That close possibly becomes that candle's resistance, and you just keep down, 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 down. You just keep pulling down, 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 down. She go. So next key level I think we'll hit is. Let me see who's gonna win this one. Let's see who's gonna win this one because I already know AK always winning. I can't stand AK. So I'm still do it though. Because I want to go against the master. So he says 586.30. He said that's where it's heading down to. I hope you're wrong. I'm gonna try to bet it. I'm gonna do it just for fun. I still think we're gonna go down to 86. I still think 86. I hope he don't win. I hope he don't win. I still say 86. He said 86-30. Let him be wrong. Let him be wrong. Please let him be wrong. He always right. He always right. He always win. He always winning. I want to beat him one day. I want to one day beat AK in his alerts. God, I hope I win. Cause I know he's right. I'm just going against him for fun. I'm going against him for fun. And you see what my alert at, Hoops? You see what my alert at, right? 586.50. So what I'm thinking is he gonna call out a bounce around 586.30, but I still think we're coming back down towards 586, at 585. I still think we're gonna see that soon. Still think we'll see 585 soon. Damn it, he was right. Damn, I ain't win. So glad I ain't bet on that. So glad I ain't bet on that. I was just doing it for the fun of it. That's crazy that we have not seen no green candle in this 15-minute time frame, like at all. I mean, this could be the first one if we can get back past that's red candles close, turn that into support, transform that red candle to a green candle, start to go back up. I mean, that's a possibility. If this candle can utilize this candle close as support and switch it back up, there you go. But yeah, so AK was right. I can't stand him. He always right. Damn you, AK. Damn it. Damn it. That'd be possibly the first red candle on this setup, but I still think it's going to set up for another downtrend going down. Maybe set up for a two-legged pullback now on a 15-minute. When you get this long pullback down, finally get a bounce back up to go right back on down. Because that may be the first two-legged pullback set on a 15-minute time frame. So let's see. Boy, we got a lot of resistance above our heads, though. God dang, because you got to think about all the places we fell from. 587, 587.50, 588, 588.50, and so forth. So let's see. Because right now, I mean, your 9 EMA is way... Because you got room to go back up towards the 9 EMA. Because your 9 EMA is all the way up towards, where we at right now as far as the 9 EMA. It's 588, 44, so close to the 588.50 level. Because look how much room you got to fill up on this level here. Even if we were to get a bounce back up, to fill this up all the way up to that 9 EMA. So around 588.50-ish. If you just get a bounce back up, right where that indicator is and that VWAP. So, I mean, if you do get a push, you got room to go back on up towards those levels, which will put you around at 589 again. So that'll go from a bottom channel on up towards the top portion of this channel, because that was the area AK called out, which is 589. So if you do get a rotation, let's just say we do get support and you get a rotation back on up, you'll go from the bottoms of this level here right back on up to the levels of this area here. So that'll be like your first channel after this drop that you'll be in. So it could set up for a channel and then the next move on down or next move on up. So because it looked like it's set up for a nice. Because you remember, once you go on a big move, we already talked about this. Anytime SPY makes a big move, the next move from that is consolidation. So you already went on a nice move from 591 all the way on down to 586. So you went on a nice close to 586. So what, $5 move down. So you made a $5 move down. All right, hoops. PLTR, it hit my mark again. PLTR hit my mark again. My alert just went off. Boom, there you go. PLTR, I told you. I told you the area we needed to break out. Called it, told you. At 583.50, boom. I told you, get above that key level. Next level was I'm still thinking about SPY. 63.50. 63.50, the next level you can push up to is 64. So I called that bad boy. Hoops, give more props. I called it. I told you get that 63.50 push. You was going close to 64. Boom, called it. Called that bad boy, and I said it was on a bull flag pattern. I called it, Hoops. I called it. And I don't even play that stock. Called it. Call that bad boy. So for Tesla, if you want to go up on the upside, we got to get back above 320. From 320, you already know the next possible area is 325. Y'all already know how that's going to go. So right now with Tesla, guys, you are on an uptrend build right now. Uptrend build. You slowly can see that uptrend. You got to definitely get that break above 320. Hold that 320 mark. Next level from that area is 325, which will just slowly trend your way on up. So the main area we want to see is a break above 320 for sure. So let's stay on alert for the, if you do want to go towards the upside on Tesla right now. So let's go ahead and set up an alert for that bad boy. Let's go ahead and set up an alert. So that's going to be the area that we need to break and hold. Will be 320. Got to hold 315 for sure. Hold that key level. So we're going to see which way this bad boy wants to truly go. Back below 315, you go back down. But above, still holding 315, you got room to run back up to 320 and 320 plus. So keep your eyes peeled on that to see where we go. So that'll be below. So I kind of got this little channel set up. Hold 315, run on up to 320, go for that 320 break up to 325. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So just keep that on watch. So right now you're still trying to push up to 320. Got about $2 left on Tesla. Still trying to push. As far as SPY still trying to hold. What would be the area that we need to hold to go back up possibly? For shorts, stay underneath 586.50 for sure. Stay underneath 586.50 to get pushed back down to 586. For calls, stay above 586.50 to get pushed back on up. So that'll be the main thing. So right now you're battling around it right now. You can definitely see the price points around 586. So right now you're above 586 for right now. So again, if you're trying to go back up, we need to stay above 586.50 for the push back up to 587. Puts, you need to stay back underneath 586.50 to push back down to 586 itself. So it all depends on which way we go from this candle here. How many minutes we got? We got 1 minute left, so we still underneath this pad. We still need this candle here, right? Let's see. We got about what? Oh, we got a minute left. So anything can happen within this minute. So if that candle moves back up towards this candle's close, that means that those buyers are trying to turn this candle's close into support, trying to give it that push back on up. Now if that candle closed back underneath that, you're going back down. So you see right? See what I mean? Look at that candle's close. Look how that candle's reacting. So that candle is trying to use that candle's close to use for support to go back on up to try to go from green to red to green. So keep this on watch to see what this candle does. Right here where the bottom of that candle is. That close. Let's see what that candle does. Let's see. Got about 20 seconds. 20 seconds to see which way it wants to go. Either it's going to use that previous candle's close for support to go back on up, or it's going to utilize it again for resistance to go right back on down. So watch. Just keep it on watch, guys. See, just keep it on watch. You got about 5 seconds left. 5 seconds and about 4, 3, 2, 1 underneath it. All right, so let's see. So right now, that's holding up as some resistance still. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. And all I'm doing is watching this candle's close still. All I'm doing is seeing how the next candle's going to perform off of it. All I'm doing is this. That's all I'm doing. So all I'm doing is this. See on how now the second candle is going to perform off of that, the second to last candle, which we do have a doji as well. So we do have a doji that actually indicates a possible reversal. So you do have a doji setting up, and it's trying to utilize that other candle's close to try to stay on top, try to push on top. You do have a little doji set up. Try to push back up towards the upside. So here we go, trying to push back up, trying to push back up. Yep, so it's trying to reverse. Tesla's still looking good if you're on the long side on Tesla. Tesla's still bouncing from that, got back up on that 310-ish mark, got back above 315. Now pushing, trying to get back above 320. So right now, again, if you get above 320, your next key level is going to be around 325. So right now, you're still on an uptrend as far as Tesla say. Matter of fact, let me see how Tesla look. Let me see how it's looking right now on the 180 chart. Tesla. How you looking right now? How are you looking right now? I'm trying to get a little bounce off this trend line for sure. Yeah, so trying to get a little trend line bounce. What is Nvidia doing? Nvidia still getting weak, coming right back underneath that key level of falling right back underneath this support line here, where you can fall back down this trend line, which is around 142-ish. Around the 140 range. Apple, still looking weak from that 230 mark. Still came back on down underneath 228, pulling back down towards the 224 level, because you need to stay above 225. So that looks like you're falling back down to that trend line. Amazon, what are you looking like? Amazon was falling back down, right? Yep, still did the same exact thing Tesla did. Got overextended out of that channel, got rejected, fell right back into this channel. Indicators are starting to curl, kind of giving you that same effect Tesla's giving you. So keep that on watch. So if you lose that 205, back down towards the low 200s you go when you start to go on this trend line and crack on down. So keep that on watch. Meta still getting a decline back on down towards that 560 level. So shit, try to hold the trend line or the channel, crack that trend line. That channel started to go from a uptrend channel to a downtrend channel. Google still same thing, fading on off. Fell out of this channel, pulling back on down towards this lower portion. It's the last line of defense. So that means if you crack that 170, you'll start to crack back down towards the 160s. So keep that on watch. So you got room to still fall back down towards the 170s if you lose that 172 range right here on down this way. So they all looking like they're in pullback moment and pullback sessions. I mean, all of them. Apple, Nvidia, Tesla. I mean, Tesla getting that little bounce. It needs to hold for sure, because if not, you're going to still continuously pull back down, because you are testing between the 9 EMA and that 20 EMA. So that 9 EMA is still holding you down for resistance right now, because that 9 EMA is at 318.40. So what needs to happen is you need to get above 318.50. 318.50, because you're going to have to get back on top of that 9 EMA. Other than that, that 9 EMA is still going to hold up as resistance. It start to pull you back down. Nvidia's cracked all of this, like I said, the main indicators, which is the 9 and 20. With room to fall back down to the 50, which will put you right back down towards the 140.
Crespo says, thoughts on this?
Disney. Let's take a look, boss. Let me take a look. I'll utilize this one real quick. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see. I got a loose one right here. So let's take a look at Disney. Disney. Let's see. Oops. Disney. What Disney looking like right now? Disney itself. Disney's just on an uptrend. Good God. Disney's still on the uptrend since when? Since August? Yeah, since this since we had this downtrend, all it did was just transition. So you transition from a downtrend to an uptrend, trying to go back up towards those highs. So where are the highs at? You got highs as far as around this 323 level.
Says, I was adding under 90.
Yeah, so I mean, you're making a big, almost like a big U-shaped pattern. I mean, you're going right back up towards all of these highs. So I mean, you still got room to run up. For sure, natural. Like the natural sense, you got to get back up. You got to get above 315, because that's your half dollar mark. I mean, at 115, that's your half dollar mark. Get above 115, then you got room to focus on getting up above 120.
I got 115 calls for 12/20ths.
Okay, so you got in. Okay, so you riding on up to 115. So yeah, you got room to run up to 115, because that's your half dollar mark. So that's going to be the area you're going to need to break out. So we don't know whether we're going to break or get rejected, but for sure 115 is going to be that area that's going to be in your way until you cross it. So if you got a target for 115, yeah, 115 would definitely be a target, ideal target for sure. Let me see it on the 5-year chart real quick. Make a duplicate.
Crespo says, I bought 7/1 LO.
So you bought since July. Damn, so you good looking good then. Let me see. Cause what was the lows in July? What like in the what is it, like 110ish or something? They were like in the low areas, I think. Let me check it out. Disney. You bought it in July? Oh, it's 10s. That was way July. Oh, you bought the lows. Damn, so you was around the 80s? Oh, you just showing off now. You showing off, man. What's up, Robert? What's up, boss? Man, I hope you have a blessing too, boss.
7/1.
Yeah, you just showing off now. Oh, hold on. Oh, you bought it. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, July. Oh, first. I'm sorry. So you bought around, so around 100. So you still looking good. Yeah, the first. So you bought around the 99, 100. So you up what, $13? $13, $14? So you still looking good. You just showing off, Chris. I see what you doing. you just showing off, man. we know you balling. Boy, yeah, you still bought in a good level. Cause you already at what 113 and you got in at what 99 to 100. You up $13. Yeah, you just showing off at this point. You just showing off. You trying to just make us poor common folks look bad. That's what you trying to do. I get your angle. I get your angle. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, shout out to you though, Chris. Shout out to you though, boss. But I mean, shout out to you because the fact is, you're a prime example on a trader that does his homework and a trader that does his research to get in ahead of time.
I'm like break even right now.
Okay, but I mean, I still give you shout outs though, boss, because the fact is, again, you're one of those traders that put in work to understand why you getting into Disney. Because again, you're reading the basically the facts, trying to figure out, okay, what's taking place in Disney, why you should be investing long term and whatnot. But shout out to you for that though, boss. Shout out to you. All right, let me see. We got SPPL. Quick look at SPPL. I got you, boss. What are you trying to? You going long or short, Robert? What you doing? Oh, I put the wrong. My bad. All right. PPL. So you trying to go long or short, Rob? What you doing, boss? Let me take a look at it on the regular frames. There y'all go, guys. Still need that 87. So you still in this. Still watch that candles close. Look, watch that candles close. Watch this. See that candle close right here? Watch that one. Watch how it's gonna affect these two candles because you cannot break above it. There you go. See? Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. See that? There go your long up a shadow. There go your resistance that you can't break for a possible pullback down to what? 86. That mean I won. So, Coldplay. I mean, AK-47. That mean I won. So let's see if we're gonna get that pullback down to 86. Let's see if I was right. Cause you back underneath that candle's closed. Still ain't broken out yet. So let's see. I want to see if we're gonna pull back down to 86. Let me see if I'm gonna win. I still got faith. I still got faith in that 86. I still got faith. Cause we got a long up a shadow. You still cannot bypass that candle's closed. That's still holding up as resistance for both of these candles. Still pulling back on down. So the only other way is to go what? Down. So let me see. That mean I'm about to win. That mean AK was right. Wrong. I'm right. Haha. Let's see. I was messing with him. Okay, long. So what was your entry? So what was your entry, boss? Did you get in around the open? If you got in around that 120, I mean, right now you get rejected at 180. You clearly see that 180 rejection. So 154. So wait, you got in 154. So you could have. So you got a 30 cent run? I mean, a 30 cent profit. You got in at 30, 20 cent profit. So okay, right now, I mean, you're still on an uptrend somewhat. So the main thing, okay, what needs to happen? Stay on top of 150 and break above 180. Stay above 150 because that's your half dollar mark. Stay above 150. Pretty much like, okay, let's do this. Let's take this old resistance area here. You got to stay above this area here because you don't want to turn this price point back into resistance when you pull back down. So let's take the price point of this. The open was at 160. So 160, stay above 160 for sure. You got to stay above that old candles area here, this old resistance, because you don't want to go back to resistance. So you got to get back above 160 for sure. Get back above that key level. Let me put that in white. I guess I'll put it in white. All right. Stay above that key level for the rebreak of 180. So let's make a duplicate copy because you're still on the uptrend, but you just got to get that push because you want to continuously keep moving. So stay above that key level, get the break above that key level. So therefore, you can continue the uptrend on the upside. So therefore, you get continuously on up in this ascending wedge that you have somewhat here. So that's going to be the main thing in your way, 180. So the main thing is to stay above 160 because that's the old area in pre-market. That's your old pre-market high area where you pull back down. So let's see if those buyers are going to utilize that old area, 160, for possible support, 160 for the possible move back up towards 180 push. So that's what you want to keep on watch, boss. So the main thing is to hold that pre-market's high, hold 160 for that push back up to 180. So you always don't want to still have an ascending triangle pattern. You just got to hold 160. You got to hold 160 because you don't want to turn this back into resistance where you'll start to move back, where they'll treat this back as resistance and you pull back down. You're above the VWAP, that's good. You're above all your indicators. Your indicators are in the upright positions, that's good. So the main thing, the main two price points you need to focus on right now, Rob, 160, hold that key level. breakout area, 180, hold that key area. Because if we can hold that, the next push you're going up to is $2. So I'm going to set an alert for 180 to see can we get the 180 break. But the main thing, hold above 160. You see where they fighting at while it's going back and forth. Because you got buyers trying to hold 160. You got the bears trying to take out 160. So keep that in mind, boss. Keep that in mind. Because you're above that VWAP. Like I said, I mean, yeah, you're still pointing up in the right direction. Let's see if it's not getting overextended either, too. So 180 is going to be the breakout level. Definitely got to break out 180. How are we looking like on the R side on this particular stock? Are we overextended or overbought? Are we still looking good? Let me take a look at it real quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. SPPL, right? All right, SPPL. So we're looking like as far as on the 9. Kind of in the overbought area somewhat. You got a lot of resistance around 180, 170. You can see where you see a lot of resistance at, especially around 170. You can definitely see 170 where you got stuffed at 170. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. But you are getting overextended at this moment. Let me try to look at the weekly. Any difference on the weekly though? Weekly time frame? I hate when to think through this. Let me go to a 13 EMA real quick. 13 EMA. Alright. Because you're going to have a lot of resistance around $2 for sure. You got that 50 SMA. I mean, that 50, 50 SMA sitting right here. Because you got a lot of resistance right here. So that's probably why you got a lot of selling coming in or a lot of selling pressure coming in. Because you got some resistance right in this key area right here. Because you got that 50 on the weekly sitting around $2. On the daily, you got it sitting around... well, you're above it on all the indicators on that one, but you still got some resistance sitting around this area. So, in other words, get above 180 for that $2 push. Because other than that, I mean, that's the only way to bypass all these strong resistance levels. See, you got to bypass all of these strong resistance levels because due to that chart that we have set up, you're going to have a lot of resistance around 170, and then you still got that area you need to hold, which is 160. So right now, you're still in this area. You're still battling that at this old pre-market high. Around 160, you gotta hold it. Other than that, you're gonna start to pull back down. So, put it like this. Okay, if you already got in, if anything, just keep it on watch. Keep it on watch around 160. You already know where your resistance point is, because you clearly see where you're topping out at 180. This is your old resistance area, 160. So keep this on watch. Let me move this out the way real quick. Remove this. So you see how you're fighting around 160? You do not want to get back underneath it. You want to hold it. So let's see if that 9 MA can assist you as far as trying to squeeze in on up. Because your 9 MA is slowly creeping up that way, trying to create some type of possible indicator squeeze. So it could be because you're above the VWAP, you're above the 9 MA, which could possibly give you a squeeze. It's just the fact that you got a lot of resistance because $2 in general is going to be a natural resistance. That's going to be strong resistance. And then you got 180 resistance. And then you got 160 resistance. So kind of like it moved by. It's almost like in 20-cent increments. So 20 down to 180 down to 160. So it's like it's moving in 20-cent increments at this moment. So see how that 60 level is getting it's hard to break out because you're going right back underneath that pre-market area. So if anything, I mean, I would just oh, there you go. Never mind. Damn, there you go. Yep. See what I mean? 160. See what I meant? If you couldn't hold that, see. You're starting to down, like it's almost like a downtrend setup now, because you're going from 180 down to 160. Yep, kind of setting up somewhat of a downtrend setup now. Come on, stupid line. I hate when it don't. Dude, there we go. See, there you go. See, 180 down to that 160. Lose that 160, you get that pull back down to possibly 140. Cause it looked like SPPL is moving like in 20-cent increments. That's what it seemed like it's doing. It's moving in 20-cent increments. Shout out to Active. What we got it for Act, man? What we got for Act? Act. What we SPX? Shout out to Act on the short, on the sell side. Went in for puts. Oh, did he go for there was that push, right? If I'm not mistaken. That was push, correct? I want to make sure I was reading that correct. Hold up. Oh, I'm sorry. Calls. I'm sorry. Calls. I apologize, Act. Calls. I had to reread it. I'm sorry. Appreciate you, H3. Yeah, I know I read it. I had missed. I had bypassed the whatchamacallit. I see it. Shout out to Act on that one, man. Shout out to Act. Robert, be careful, man. You starting a downtrend. Yeah, you definitely starting to pull back. Because, like, again, it's moving by increments. So you're going by 180, 160, 140, and the next area may be down to 120. So it's like you're moving in 20-cent increments on down. So let's take a look back at SPY. Oh no, SPX. Take a look back at SPY. All right, go back to this bad boy. See what we're working with. There we go, guys. Did my alert go off, or did we hit it? Did we hit it? Oh, we didn't hit it. I didn't hear my alert go off. Did we touch it yet? Oh, we didn't touch it yet. Oh, we didn't hit it yet. That's why. I was about to say, I'll say we down towards these bottoms. Surprised I didn't hear my alert go off. Where you at? There you go. Right. See, still getting rejected underneath just that one. That one held resistance, and then it just started to affect all the rest of these. Off that one candle's close that affected that one, and that one. So that created a downtrend-like pattern. So he caught the bounce. So shout out to Axe. So Axe caught the bounce back up. Oh, okay. I see what he did. Where's my phone? Oh, don't have my phone on. Oh God, how the hell my son get up? Let me see. Jesus. My son's mom just told me he got a discipline report. Oh God. Jesus. Naga. Alright, shout out to you, Act. Jesus, now my son getting a discipline report from his school. Jesus. Come on, son. Don't make me look bad, man. Don't make Dad look bad. Please don't. Please don't do that. But yeah, guys. So definitely keeping us on watch. Right now we're still kind of flirting around this 586 level. Still flirting around this 586 level. So we haven't got that full crack yet. Haven't got that full crack yet. Let me see. FS is in chat. FS. Who's FS, boss? F's in the chat. Hold on, F's in the chat. Oh, don't do that. No, I just caught on what he did. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I just caught on to what you just said. No, don't do that. We need some encouragement, Robert. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Yeah, man. She showed me the report from the teacher. Oh my God. No, she said now. She sent me another one. She said now he's been listening a little, but that report she just wrote. Oh my God. This little boy. I think he has. I want to say he really has ADHD. I really think so. I really think he has ADHD. Yeah, so I told her it's probably not something she want to hear, but I mean, I think he does. I really think he has ADHD. I think so. Cause hell, I got ADHD, so that's why I'm like, I think he has it. God, why did that have to rub up on my kids, man? Why? My poor babies. Daddy didn't mean it. I didn't mean to do it. So let me go ahead and yeah, guys, let me set up because we got an hour left, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up all these guys lunch hours. I think I got actives. I'm gonna have his set up for active. I think I already got his. Let me double check to make sure I got his channel or his YouTube link. Let me make sure I got it so I can send it to you guys. All right, so y'all can have it for doing lunch, cause y'all already know I do half a day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Active's link ready. Deck is out, so he's not gonna have a link. So I have Active and I have AK-47's link, guys. So I got Active's links doing lunch, and I have AK-47's link doing lunch. So just in case you guys need it doing lunch, because you already know I do half a day, I will be out. And again, I will be giving everybody their farewells, man. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And again, if y'all do enjoy the content, man, please do your boy a favor. Run up those likes. Share, comment, subscribe, follow, give subs. I don't care what you do. Mainly, like I said, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm trying to get 75 viewers on Twitch, so I can be a part of both of the partnership programs and get monetized. So all I need is you guys' help, man. Thank you, man. That's all I need is you guys' help. So that I'll definitely be grateful and appreciative. That's all I need from you guys. Just y'all help, man. That's all I ask. I don't want nothing. That's free 99, free of charge. Just a press of a button. That's all I need, guys. Just y'all help to get your boy up to 1,000 subscribers and 75 viewers on Twitch. So that's all I need is you guys' help. All right, so I got the links put out, guys, for lunch hours. So once that rolls around, y'all be good to go. So I got y'all set up for Active and AK-47s, which they'll be holding it down for lunch as I'm gone. So right now, guys, just still watching this 586 level, guys. That's it. Watching 586 level. Just keeping our eyes peeled on that. Right now, we're trying to hold that floor up right now. No pullback. I mean, no crack yet. So still watching this floor level. Still watching this floor level. And the reason why, because I had 8612 for a reason. Why did I have that? That played a role somewhere. Because I know I was doing some research and I had that level for a reason. Let me go back a little bit. That was the reason why I had 8612 for a reason. Let me go back. Oh, that's why. That's why I had 8612. That's that old bounce area right here where those buys came in and pushed back up. So 8612. That's the reason why it's holding. See right here? Same key area. Same key area. So watch. If I go back a little bit, same key area, guys. That's why it's having a little bit of trouble. So you're getting that little possible demand zone area where those buys can be sitting as long as you hold that key area. So yeah, right around these two levels, guys. Right around these levels, guys. 586.12. Right about here. That's that old area where we had that little pullback and push back up towards the upside. That's that same key area. That's why you're having a little bit of trouble. So the main thing you want to watch. Okay, put it like this. I wonder if that could be the cup. The forming the actual cup now. Because you got those bottoms now that actually formed. So I wonder, could that actually be the cup now forming? Where we can actually start to see a bounce for the handle. So could that actually be the cup fill now? Because I mean, look at this area here and look at this area here. You're reaching both of those bottoms. So could that actually be the bottom, could the form of the cup now? Now that I'm seeing it, could that be the completion of the cup that we've been waiting on? Now we could start bouncing back up trying to work on that handle. That could be the cup, which is what I thought the old cup was going to be. So let me go back a little bit. Let me take this off real quick. I want to see something. Hold up. See, I thought the cup was going to be here, but the cup can actually be here. That could be the actual cup now. Now we could actually start bouncing back up. We could actually start bouncing back up now. So it looks like that could be the cup right about here that's forming. And we could actually start be working on the handle for a move back on up towards the upside. That could be the actual cup right now. Because at first I had it, I kind of jumped the gun because I had it up here, right? But now I'm realizing why it's hesitating around that price point, because that's that old bounce area right here. And you're bouncing at that same key area. Now it's like you closed it out, closed the cup out, which it now could be making a handle, which they now could be trying to push back up. Now that I see it. See what I see? They're saying in that same key area. So there might be a reason why it's having a little bit of it may start trying to push back up now. Now that I see it. Could be trying to push back up. Maybe trying to push back up towards that 590 range now. Maybe trying to utilize that to push back up now. Yeah, guys, that may be the cup now. I mean, the cup that we finally finished forming. The one I was talking about, the cup may have finished forming. They may be trying to utilize that. If we can hold that 586.12-ish mark, those buyers may be trying to move back in and push back up now. If they can hold that key level, buyers may try. That's where your handle might start forming, as long as you hold. Now, it all depends. They got to hold this key level. If they can hold this key level, you can start to actually work on the handle back up, because we finished the cup now. So I'm keeping this on watch to see, because that price point does have history. Where those buyers did move in back in the past and push back up. So they may be trying to reutilize this price point again to try to push back up towards the upside. So, and I noticed that we haven't broken, and the reason why I'm calling that price point out is because I don't think we even closed below that price point yet. So look right here, guys. Look, let me go back a little bit. So if you notice, we haven't closed below that price point yet still. Even during this pullback, we ain't closed below that price point. Yeah, you got a little shadow. And then you got this price point that we at right now. We haven't closed below that price point yet either. So that may be the actual support line for now, which will still keep you on the bullish side of things for a bounce back up. And when you crack it, we'll go even lower. So we finished the cup. We finished filling up. I mean, you see what I see, guys? You finished see how we filled out the cup, Crest and Coldplay and AR and all you guys, and Hoops. You see how we finished this cup finally? Now I see what the actual price point was. Now I see it, because I had forgot about this point. This is what the bottoms is here. That's where your cup is. So we could be bouncing back up now to start working on that handle. Now we do start going back on up. How high are they gonna push now? Here's the question now, because these were your pre-market highs up here. So I'm trying to look at these areas. So I see where these areas played with support and resistance, and that's around 590.31ish. You got a bounce here and you got rejected here. So, so we do move back on up. Be around a 590. Might be around 590.50 ish. If we do get that bounce back up, because right now where we at 586, 588, 589, right around those areas. 589.50. I mean 590.50, right? You got room to kind of move your way back that way, get a little bounce back up. This might be the area. They might be trying to reverse now. Now they may be trying to reverse right off of this bottom. If that, as long as that 586.12 holds, they could be trying to now reverse back up towards the upside. Because that bottom area right here around that 586.12 does have history. So they may be trying to set up for a two-legged pullback too. You know, you pull back on down, then bounce back on up to some resistance, and you work on that second leg down, because you got a nice little bearish setup for a possible two-legged pullback, because it's been red. So you may be going back up for a possible two-legged pullback. Let me see what this bad boy is trying to do, because you may be setting up for a possible two-legged pullback. So I'm trying to figure out how high this bad boy gonna try to go. And where's that price point at? That'll put me around where? Almost around, around that 590-ish level. I'm keeping on watch, guys. I'm gonna definitely stay. Because I think look like that cup has been filled. I mean, it's completed. So this may be the handle portion where they're trying to bounce back up now. This may be the handle portion. So it could be possibly bouncing back up towards this way now. Yeah, Coldplay and them. I think we finally finished the cup now. I think we finally got those bottoms. I think the bottoms have just now been filled. Yeah, TT Life. Yeah, I think that cup has finally been filled, boss. I just noticed it. I noticed where the actual bottom was at. Chris, you seen it too? I think we may be trying to work on the handle now. The inverted cup and handle pattern. So I think now we may be bouncing back up to start working on the handle. Because I think we finally got that bottom. Coldplay Robert. I mean, y'all saw it active. Who else was in here? D. Willie, Hoops, Coldplay, H. Reed. I mean, y'all seen that too? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Look. TT Life, look, let me show you. Am I lying? Look. If I go back out, all the way out. Look. Go all the way back out. Shrink it up a little bit more. Stretch it out. Look, watch this. Look. Am I lying? Look. I think we finally finished the cup. I think that cup is finished. That big cup. Now I think we may be working on that handle going up. Basically back up towards some highs. And you still got a higher low setup. So even if you go back up, you may start to still create that higher low, which can also create a two-legged pullback where we can crack this level and go even lower. So I think this is the cup right here. I think we just finished the cup up. I think that's what it is. I think we may have just finished the cup. Now we're working on that handle. I mean, you can clearly see it now. Look at this. See that cup? You got a definite cup setup. Now that bad boy could be working on the handle pattern. Could be definitely now working on the handle now that we finished this cup. On down. Now we could be trying to work on the handle. Back on up. Now I'm just trying to figure out where, how high we could possibly go. We can hit up towards some highs and then start to maneuver back on down. And we'll be finishing off the handle. Then we crack that. Then we can definitely start to go back down towards these areas here. Because we already got the cup. The cup is done. The cup is definitely completed. Yeah, see, that's done. Yeah, see that? The cup is done. So we could be trying to bounce back up towards those highs to start working on the handle pattern. It could be setting up. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's a possibility. We start to bounce now. That could be the handle. Yep. I mean, golden. That could be the handle, boss. I mean, we finished up the cup. The cup is done. So yeah, we could be, like I said, now we could be working on the handle. We start to bounce right back on up towards the upside. But also, we could be set up for a two-legged pullback too. Because you already got straight solid red on the 15-minute time frame. So it also could be set up for a possible two-legged pullback when you get a nice pullback, then a bounce, and then a push back up. Tesla, guys, back above 320, as I stated. We stay above 320, the next key level 325. Right now, you're still on that uptrend pattern, guys, for Tesla, for my Tesla traders. But we could be possibly set up for a two-legged pullback when you pull back, get that bounce on up towards these high areas, and start to pull back down and retest that 586 again. That could be that handle. So right now, as we do work on that handle and get that bounce, we could push back up towards a lot of these resistant levels. You got this low here in pre-market. You got the open itself. You got that 50 SMA, which is going to hold up a strong resistance as you move back up towards these key levels. Test and start to move back down, creating a downtrend. So that'll finish off the handle. You'll go up, come back on down to retest 586.12, crack 586.12 to come back on down and finish off that pullback. I think so. Hello, my room won't talk to me. I swear Hello, my room won't talk to me. I swear I use mouthwash. What the heck? Wait, what? What I just said? 1 minute looks small, inverse head and shoulders. I mean, look. Oh, speaking of inverse head and shoulders, TT Life, look. Even on the 180 chart. Golden and Robin and look, go to the 180. That could be setting up for a possible head and shoulders too. Look, we go back. Let me shrink out. Let me minimize right quick. Look, you got a shoulder here, right? You got a head here, right? And then we fall back underneath 585. That 585 is gonna go back into resistance, where you'll start to work on that second shoulder. So you already fell from that trend line to this trend line. You pretty much cracked the uptrend. Maybe start to transition over now to a downtrend. So it may start to transition over. So we may be leaving out of this channel to go back into the old channel. So we may be starting the downtrend channel setting up, falling out of this bad boy. So had we would have held the green line, we would have stayed in this uptrend channel going back up, because that would have been your bottoms. You'd have been bouncing off that green trend line trying to move back up towards the red trend line. But notice you cracked the green trend line, which was supposed to be your support, now turning to your resistance. Now you may be going from an uptrend now to a downtrend. So we may be going actually this way. So, and let's see. Because the minute we crack that 585, you definitely pulling back down this way. And we definitely got a max pain of 580. Today's your max pain of 580 today on SPY. So again, you cracking out of this channel on the upside, going now on the downside. Now we transition over to a new channel. You can clearly see that. So again, you cracked out of this one. Now starting this one. So we maybe have to resort back to the old channel, the old downtrend channel, possibly. So that's why I saved it, just in case. So we may be resorting back to this bad boy. We may be resorting back to this when you fall back down to this channel. Possibility. When you start to go back down to this one, because you got overextended, and you're falling right back into this possible old downtrend channel that could be setting up in the future. So it is a possibility. We could be going back down. Because again, this was supposed to be a support line when you're supposed to stay on top of that green line. See? Because any other time you hit that green trend line, you move right back on up. You're right here even in the past. Look at that. Green trend line, you go right back on up. But look what happened. You cracked it, got out of it, cracked it again. So that is no longer support. Now you can utilize that for resistance as you go back that way. So we could be falling even further. So especially if you crack this 585, you got so much room. Because again, you got room to fall down to this 50 SMA, which is lining out around 585 itself. So you got room to fall for them. Those indicators of the 9 EMA, 20 EMA on down to that 50 SMA. Because look how much room you got to fill that gap from here to here. And not just that, what me and Zach was talking about, if you look on a 6-month chart, you got a gap fill on a 6-month chart. So if you close this, let me get out of this. Look, go to the 6-month, not the 5-year, but 6-month. Watch. Check this out. Go to the 6-month chart and watch that gap fill. Look. Let me go back to it. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Gap fill. Look at that. You're falling back down. You crack that 580. You crack that 585. On down to 580 you go. Back on down to filling up that gap. Y'all notice that? Y'all got that gap fill right here. How many knows that gap fill? Don't even lie. Until I brought it to y'all attention. How many knows the gap fill? Don't lie. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Kato, TT Life, Robert, all of y'all. How many forgot about this gap fill? Between here to here. Which you lost that 13 EMA with room to fall back down to that what? 50 SMA. Filling up that gap from 585 down to 580 down to possibly 575. How many saw that gap fill? How many saw it? Don't lie. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Y'all can see? Y'all got about that gap fill we had. Dad hit a fill on the downside. So, in other words, we could be cracking that 585 soon, down. Because do remember, Robert, the max pain is 580. So you crack that, that'll put you down to fill somewhat of that gap fill still at 580. So, we got a gap fill to still go down to. So right now, like I said, we could be in an inverted cup and handle pattern when you're getting a small little bounce back on up to start to, to work the handle. But then you're going to go back down and retest the 586.12 when you would then now crack 586.12. Because you think about it. If we crack that 586.12, look how much room you got. Look at this. Look. Robert, TT Life, Golden. Look at this. See, that's the only thing holding you up right now is that 586.12. Because every time you come down to 586.12, buy you step in and push you right back on up. See, if you notice that. Look how much room you got to fall this way. Look how much space and opportunity. See, all you did was fill around here above that 586.12 because that kept you on the bullish side of that border, right? So it's when you crack that 586.12, look how much room you got to come down here. Look at this. Look at all this space and opportunity. So it's the fact is we haven't broken that price point yet. So the minute we break that price point, look how much space you got to come down this way. Look at that. You don't see, it's nothing but empty space. Nothing but empty space. Just notice that? So it's just clear, just a clear pattern, a clear chart. So the only time we did was when we were going up. That's the only time we seen it going up, right? Because we was breaking above that price point. Now we haven't filled it on down below that price point. You notice that? You went up in the green, but you haven't started coming down in the red. So if you notice that, so like I said, we went all the way on up, and the only thing that's stopping us from coming all the way on down is this one price point which is that 586.12. Now, the minute we could crack that 586.12, we'll start to fill all the rest of this up, but on the downside. So, that's the only price point holding you in, afloat right now. It's 586.12. Because the minute we crack that, we're going to be filling all of this down this way. See? And then again, that'll give you that full cup. Because notice that big old arc we got. Look at this big old arc we got setting up for an inverted cup and handle pattern. And y'all know the results of that. Once you fill a cup and you go up and make the handle and come back down to retest that 586.12, 9 times out of 10, you're going to come through a cup and handle pattern. Inverted. So... yeah. Now, and I agree with you, Silverback. I agree. But like I was stating to them, we still got a gap to fill on the downside. You got that whole gap to still fill because you lost the 13 EMA. We're going to fall down to that 50 SMA. So in order to do that, you're gonna have to crack 585 down to 580 itself, down close towards around the 575 itself, because your 50 SMA is lining around 50. Not just that, we have a possible head and shoulders on the 180, and we have an inverted cup and handle pattern on the 15-minute chart. So we got a lot of downside setting up that could be possibly working in the put's favors coming up. Just saying. So all I'm just saying, guys, get prepared. That's all I'm saying. Get ready. Prepare yourself for a possible opportunity. Because look at that. You still got your indicators going down. You still got your 50 above your head. You still got your 20 above your head. You still got your 9 MA and your VWAP above your head. I mean, your 9 MA is not even in the leading position. Your 9 MA is still at the bottom. Your 9 MA is still showing less value than your 20 and your 50. So again, you know how it go when your 9 is on top. When your 9 MA is on top, which is the blue line, you go up, right? Because your 9 EMA becomes the leader, followed by the 20 and the 50, right? Because that means your indicators are on the upright side. That means you start to move on up, right? Because it's in the upright position. It's only when your indicators start to cross over, that's when the market starts to go down. So think about it. We still in this continuation on down. Look at this. From this crossover, we still on a downtrend, in an indicated crossover on the downside. So even though you're pulling back up, you got to think about SPY on. All right, think about it. Think about this pullback. Or think about this pattern on the upside, right? Think about it in reverse, right? So you know once you get overextended when it's going up off that 9 EMA, what happens? You pull back to the 9 EMA for support. I mean, for that actual help, right? Because you need that 9 EMA to move up to help you create that squeeze so you can squeeze up. But now what it's doing now is doing the total opposite. It's doing the opposite of what it normally does on the upside. Is instead of creating a ascending triangle squeeze, it's creating somewhat of a descending triangle squeeze. So you got to think about it in reverse. So again, you know how it goes when you get extended. All right, we're gonna look at it upside down. We're gonna think about it upside down. It's like if it spikes on up without the 9 EMA, what normally happens? You pull right back down to your 9 EMA, so you have some good strong support. Then you go right back up, right? Think about it in reverse. That's it. Think about it in reverse. So that's just like me going on a. That's like me flipping the chart upside down right here, guys. That's no difference than me doing this. There's no difference than me taking the same exact chart and flipping it. So watch. Take this chart and let me flip it upside down. And you see the same exact thing I'm talking about. See, watch. Boom. Now you get it? Now y'all get it? So all I did now is looking at it from a put standpoint versus a call standpoint. So you see the setup. Now look at the put setup. Now you see? See how the indicators are working against you on the calls and how it's benefiting on the puts? Now you see how your indicators are upright on the put side, but is in reverse on the call side. Meaning that your indicators are above your head on the calls, but underneath you on the puts. Now you get it? Now you get what I'm saying? Which means that put still has a little bit of potential to go. So that means is once you do a little U-shaped pattern, because if you think about it, your puts are on an uptrend. Your calls are on a downtrend. Think about it. You're going to uptrend, which you already know what this leads to. You go on an uptrend, you get a little bit of rejection, you do a U-shape, then you go right back on up, you break past that resistance level to the next level up. Same thing on the downtrend. You go to a certain level that you can't crack, you go back on up, retest, and then you go towards newer lower levels. So all SPY doing, what puts-wise is doing, is hitting a resistance mark on the put side. It's getting rejected, which that means you're finding support, and you're going back on down, which would mean you're going back up. And all you're doing is once you hit resistance, which means you find a support on your puts, you meaning you're going back down on your calls, meaning you're going back up on your puts. Because all we're doing now, guys, is looking at the charts upside down. We're looking at it the regular way, and we're looking at it upside down. So that means when you fall, you go up. So this is calls, this is puts. This is your puts charts, this is your calls charts. So that means your puts are on an uptrend while your calls are on a downtrend. That's it. About the easiest you can make it. So your calls are pretty much on a descending wedge while your puts are on an ascending wedge. So that means once you crack that 586.12 and go down, that means your puts is about to go back up. So that's it. So all you're doing is looking at it, looking at the charts in reverse just to help you out the best way possible. So you see that? See how you got this setup going up? You see how this setup going down? But it looks like it's making a U shape, almost like a U shape pattern on the puts, and it's kind of making an arc on the calls. Now you get it. So that means that all your puts will have to do is get that break out of 586. So that means that we have to get a crack of 586 to help the puts. So now do you kind of get what I'm getting at with this, guys? Now you kind of get it. You get it. So that means that we need that 9 EMA for the put sake is to start to move slowly down, which that means up on puts, towards that 586. Because what it's going to do is going to close all this space out. So we need that 9 EMA to close all this space out, because that means that spots is not going to have any other room to move but up. It's kind of like here. So as long as it rises that 9 EMA, you go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, right? So all we need is that 9 EMA to start to slowly move this way.
Hello.
Sam, what's up, boss? I'll see you, man. I got about 30 minutes, man. I'm about to soon be heading on out, man. Because you already know on Fridays I do half a day. So, guys, like I said, the main thing, if you're going in for puts, you definitely want to see a crack at that 586. Because, therefore, once you get a crack on your calls on 586, you should be getting a breakout on your puts on 186. So, that's the only thing standing in your way here. And that's the only thing standing in your way here is that 586. So, that's it. So, let me make a line at the same exact level that we're seeing on calls on the normal side. 586. 586.12. That's all I'm going to do. Right? That's all I'm going to do for right now. So, 586.12. And that's it. So, as I'm out, just pay close attention to that price point as I'm out. So, again, you just got to crack that key level to see more downside, which you'll see more put opportunities. So, right now, we're just slowly creeping. Slowly, you notice that 9 EMA is still weighing you down. You still have not broken above the 9 EMA. That 9 EMA is just doing this. 9 EMA is just doing this. 9 EMA is doing this. While on the put side, the 9 EMA is doing this. It's lifting it up. You notice that? It's helping the puts, but it's hurting the calls. So, if you notice that, look at the 9 EMA. It's just slowly doing this. It's like a hand just trying to push you back down. And look what it's doing. Look the effect it's having on spot. Look at the effects having on the calls versus your puts. It's helping your puts, but it's hurting your calls. So it's giving you more of a bull flag pattern on a put, but it's giving you more of a bear flag pattern on your calls. Now you get it? So keep that on watch. Your main area that you need to crack to see more potential areas on the put side is that 586.12. Why? Because that played a major role in the past. So we heard him go back before anything happens. Let's hear him go back for those who just joined. If we go back all the way out, you can clearly see. You get it past me a little bit. I'll move it over a little bit. Why don't I move over? What I gotta set on? Oh, 10. Let me go to a 30. 30, 15, so I can slide it over a little bit more. All right, there we go. Anyway, so all right, cool. So I can slide it over. All right. So if y'all notice this big old dome we got, which is making a cup pattern. If y'all notice, making a cup-like pattern, and if you notice, none of the candles after this breakout has not cracked below that price point. So that means the bulls are guarding that price point. So that means that on the side, on this side of the border, white line is the bullish territory. They know that's just like a breakout. They know that once we break, crack that 586 level, that's like pretty much a breakout on the downside. Because now you got number space and opportunities, right? Because the bulls have nothing to hold the bears back. That's just like a breakout. Once you get a breakout on the upside, the bears lose control. The bulls have the power. They have space and opportunities. Just like what happened with Tesla on the 300 spike, and then just like Amazon on the $200 spike, right? So now we have to look at it on the downside. Instead of a breakout, you're getting a breakdown. So that's just like me, again, taking the same exact chart and flipping it upside down for a possible breakout. So that's just like, okay, if I take the same exact chart, 15-minute time frame, right? And all I do is, and look right here, set up, see what I mean? Look how I was gearing up. So all I do is take the 15-minute chart on this bad boy at same price point where you can clearly see, once again now from a put standpoint, that you're getting a U-shaped pattern. Now you get it? Now y'all rocking with me? Which now what? On your put side is making that what? Cup and handle pattern. Because you're looking at the chart upside down. But if you put it upright, what is it doing? Making an inverted cup and handle pattern. So that means that the calls drop could actually be your puts pop. So on the puts, you're making a U shape, somewhat of a cup and handle pattern. Calls, you're making somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern. See that? Calls, you get a U shape. Puts, calls, you get a arc. Puts, you get a U shape. I'm sorry. You know what I meant. But yeah. Now you see the difference. Now y'all get it. Now you see the opportunities, the space and opportunities that can be setting itself up for calls and puts. Now you get it. Woo! Now y'all see the space and opportunities I'm talking about, from one that's set up like a inverted cup and handle pattern versus one that's setting up like a cup and handle pattern. Now you get it at the break, and one at the break in the crack of 586.12. Now you get it. Now y'all rocking with me. You're rolling with me. We got it. So all we gotta do, again, once you crack that 586.12, you start to get that push on your puts on down. So right now we're with 586.30. They trying desperately to hold this key level. It's only when we start to crack this level, I'm telling you guys, that those puts got so much space and opportunity to go in on this side to start to finish filling up that gap that's on the 6-month chart. So, whoo, y'all got me tired. Y'all got me tired. So now y'all know what to do as I leave you be. So look right now, boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we're gonna get it. Was everything I was saying gonna work? Let's see. Boom. Look where we at. Let's see. Let's see. Will your boy be right? Will I be right? Let's see. I'm looking at it from both standpoints. Right now, we back to where? 586.12. Close to that mark. We crack, we pop. Puts, there you go. That's it. So, I had fun doing this, though. It was so fun breaking this down. Love you guys. You know I love you, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I had to do it for the fun of it, though, man. It was fun doing this. Funny, funny, funny. So again, one is setting up for a U shape, the other one setting up for a arc. Right at the same price, 586.12. Just keep your eyes peeled. That's it. Ran on up, maybe setting up for a what? Possible two-legged pullback. Boom, there you go. So we got about 5 minutes till that candle close out. Keep your eyes peeled. 5 minutes till that candle close out is a 15-minute time frame. So either we're gonna get a crack at that 586.12 to get the party started. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. 586.12, where we at right now? 586.27. So, only time will tell, guys. Time will tell. Time will tell. There you go. Possible two-legged pullback. You crack that bad boy. That means your puts are going up. You go down calls, you go up puts. There you go. It's about the easiest I can put it. One is a descending, the other one is a ascending. So, I hope that helped you out, guys. But I'm still about to be riding on out, guys, because I do have to head on out. I hope this helped you out for the rest of the day. Just keep your eyes peeled on that main price point. And look, 586.9. Look. Let's see. Anyway, I'm about to be heading on out, guys. So I did the best I could to help you out. You take care of the rest of this journey. You go from here. Y'all see the patterns? Take that to the best of y'all abilities. All you gotta do, like I said, for calls, if you want to go back up, possibly go back up, you gotta hold that 586.12 for the possible room to run back on up towards the upside. Puts, stay underneath 586.12. That's it. Lone Wolf, I see you, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, watch those patterns, guys. 586.12 is gonna be that make or break level. Because again, you crack it, your puts go up. You hold it, you'll bounce back on up where you still utilize that for support. So, it's up to you guys. Just keep that in mind. I'm about to be heading on out, get myself set up. So let's go ahead and head to the lobby so I can wish everybody a farewell. So keep that in mind. So again, either we crack that 586 level for the puts, or we hold it again for the calls to go back on up. So look like we're cracking it. There you go. Let's go. Let's see. Can we get that candle to close underneath? Candle close underneath. We rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling to 586, 585.50. 585.50 down to 585 itself. I told you. I told you. Don't say I didn't tell you. So, keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Party about to get started now. You got that 9 MA moving on now for that possible descending squeeze on down to lower levels. 585.50, 585 itself to even lower. Don't forget, guys, look on your 6-month chart. We got a gap filter still filled on the downside. You got to keep that in mind. We could also, if you go on the 180 chart, can still be making somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern. You got to keep these prices in mind. There we go, guys. Look at this. So there you go. 3 minutes until we close out. As long as that candle can close underneath 586.12, party started. So let's go ahead and head on out. I'm about to roll out. So let's go back to the lobby. We go. Let's go. All right, guys. I hope that helped you guys out as I do exit myself out of the building, man. But I did have a great time, man. I had a blast with you guys, man. And shout out to all you guys. But like I said, keep your eyes peeled on the 586.12 level. And as long as you stay underneath that, more downside will come. You just got to be patient and let it iron itself out. Other than that, man, let me give a shout out to my guy, the Sand, Crest. Who else we had in the building? Hustle, J24. And you already know, man, my Tradecaster team. You already know what time it is, man. Let me give a shout out to the GOAT himself, man. H. Reed. That's my guy there. Love him to death, man. Boss, I hope you ended in green, boss, man. Appreciate you too, man. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And you already know we're going to be rocking and rolling next week. Because don't forget, H. Reed, man, we got NVIDIA. We got NVIDIA earnings coming out, man. Don't forget about that. You know we're going to be killing it. We ready. Wild Card Wednesday. You know what time it is, boss. You know what time it is. But yeah, shout out to my guy, H. Reed. Man, you too, boss. You have a blessed one. Let me see. Lone Wolf. Who else? I got the legends, man. I got Silverback, Robert, TT Life. Who else I got in the building? Kato J, active. Thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Golden Paquito. Who else we got in the building? I'm scrolling up. D Willis, shout out to you, boss. Hoop, shout out to you. AK-47 is always a pleasure, my guy, my brother from another mother. AR Traedz, you already know. Coldplay, y'all already know what time it is. Thunder, shout out to you. Jenna, shout out to you, you beautiful queen. You hope you have a blessed weekend. Who else we got in the building? Zach, man, my guy came through here, man. Made my day, man. Made my day. Shout out to Zach, my other mentor, my push that want to help me shape my career. Thank you so much, boss, for giving me that courage to be that great trader to help everybody else out. Who else we got? Let me see. 15. I want to make sure I get everybody. Gert, shout out to you, boss. I think I got everybody in the building. Deck, the myth, the man, the legend. Shout out to him for giving me the platform to get everything started. Thank you so much too, boss. Rayna Lalo. Did I say it? Rayna Lalo. I think I got it. I think I got it. But let me see who else I got. I think I got everybody though. H. Reed, I think I got to call everybody. Nuno, shout out to you. I got you. I think that is it, guys. I think that is it, man. I think I called everybody in the building. Tradecaster already. Wait, Tradecaster gave me a link? I didn't know Tradecaster itself had a account. I didn't know that. Seismic, shout out to you too, boss. I got you. I ain't forget about you. But I think I got everybody, man. But man, it was an amazing time, man. You guys have been doing an excellent job. We're gonna definitely be setting up for next week. Cause do not forget, we got NVIDIA's earnings coming out November 20th. That'll be on Wild Card Wednesday. You already know what time it is. Again, guys, if you do appreciate the content, man, please do your boy a favor, man. Smash up that subscribe button, follow button on all platforms, Twitch, YouTube. I don't care. Hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, like I said, whatever you got to do. But I'll be totally grateful for everything that y'all do, man, and all the things y'all have been doing, man. Because again, it's no J Trace without you guys. You make me who I am. Thank you on all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Tradecaster. You guys make me who I am, and I'm truly blessed. And I couldn't ask for a better family, a better team. Thank you guys so much, man. So till then, guys, I will be back Sunday for the Traedz Talk to get everybody prepared going into next week. So I will be back in Sunday. That's dated for the 17th. So I will be back in Sunday. So I will be seeing some of you Sunday. That'll be around, I want to say about 3 or 4, somewhere in that bracket. And other than that, we'll be rocking and rolling. If y'all not going to be joining me, I will see you guys Monday. You already know what time it is. Then we'll go from there. Other than that, guys, you already know what I'm about to say before I roll on out. Maximize your reward. Minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and we're going to keep it rocking and rolling from there. You know what time it is. Peace.